Hey, it's Sonic 2 Battle. Stephanie, you ready to battle?
Are we gonna go fast?
We are going to go so fast that we might have to go back in time and go faster again.
Will we raise a Chao army?
I mean, so that's what I decided to start with. While I was setting up a bit, I was like, let's buy a tree. So I bought a tree. So I'm gonna go plant it right now.
You bought a tree?
I bought
You
it
do that?
from the Chow Black Market, specifically. Alright, so here's the
You
tree.
buy a tree?
And I was also feeding the good guy. Let's see, how can I plant the tree? I'm gonna plant it by the water. Plant the tree right
This is impressive.
here. Plant the tree. Right?
I didn't know you could plant trees.
I don't know if I can plant it. It's not planting. There's no plant button. There's just a put button.
Wait, what is that yellow thing? Is that an egg?
Oh, that's the eggshell. So I'm gonna put this here,
Oh.
and I'm gonna hope that that grows. And if it doesn't, we'll find out in a couple. Yeah. So this is the eggshell. Again, if we want our chow,
It's not.
I mean, it's shelly. It's eggshell-like.
No, I mean, that's not how a tree grows
I mean, outside of the earth. Well, we could put an eggshell on it,
That's a good idea.
or next to it, I guess. Yeah, maybe I need like a shovel. I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave that there. Let's go. Ooh, my Bluetooth connection's a little bit iffy. Okay.
What a relaxing, enjoyable experience.
Right.
Whoa.
Lee just says he assumes that we can buy a shovel or something. So maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
okay.
This doesn't seem like the kind of game that would have implemented shovels. So we're gonna pet this little boy, and then we're gonna, come on, yeah. Don't worry, buddy. And we're gonna, let's see, do you remember where we left off, what we were doing? Oh, it was that awful level that we did last, right?
Oh god, it was the one with Knuckles. Or
Yeah.
Amy. Not Amy. Fuck.
Rouge?
Rouge.
Rouge, yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those. It was terrible.
Alright, well, we'll go back. We're gonna find
It
out.
was nasty.
It was, yeah, I looked it up. Right, we're about halfway through this game, at least the story, right? And on both sides, So we're like, wait, did I hit the wrong button? I hit the wrong button. We're about halfway through the story. There are two more Knuckles. There are two more Knuckles hunt levels, and I think there are two more, maybe three more Rouge hunt levels. And I don't remember
Okay.
if they're all terrible. Again,
That's it?
I remember one of them. Yeah, so there's not a whole lot of. Oh, where do we want to go? Are we heroing or are we darking first?
We're gonna darken, man.
Let's dark it up.
Let's dark it up.
Dark it up. Doctor. Jesus. All right.
Ah, we just still didn't figure out if the moon is okay.
That's
if
right,
The Earth
right.
is next.
So I think on the dark side here, we haven't gotten to that point yet, right? We haven't blown up the moon yet,
Right.
but we're about to. Spoiler alert: the moon is exploding. Lee just says you need to first get a shovel from winning a Chow race. So once we win a race, we can get a shovel and plant that tree.
Oh, okay. Well, no one wants to do that.
No, not yet. What is that? Oh, it's a little sheep there. Okay, come here, sheep. Is this just like free blow 'em ups?
Oh, Eggman, I love your legs. Have you been working out?
He's getting swole, yeah.
It's getting pretty
He
swole.
never skips leg day. That's what they say about Eggman. He's most well known for never skipping leg day. That's why Sonic's so jealous of him too, because you know, Sonic
Just loves
runs.
his legs.
Yeah, Sonic runs all the time, right? Like all the time. Yet his legs are skinny and stick-like.
I'm sure he doesn't feel good about that.
No,
You
he
know,
can't.
He works out so much.
And Eggman does
Yet
nothing.
his legs stay
What is
noodles.
I don't know what this
Did
is.
you find secrets? What is this?
You can now break iron.
Large cannon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Vulcan cannon. Yeah. So now we can break. There are like gray metal boxes we've seen a couple of times, and like usually there are secrets behind them. And now we can access those secrets. Come to me, secrets. Out here.
He's just
Okay.
like, sorry for backseating.
Oh yeah, it's fine, Lee Joe. You can backseat.
No,
backseat anytime.
get out, Ninja. Get out.
This is no time for your advice. Oh god. That was weird. I think my Bluetooth is a little iffy right now, so if I keep dying that way, that's why, not because I'm bad. Ow!
Oh, wait.
My
Where are you
controller.
connected right now?
So I'm wireless right now. I've got the Switch Pro.
Nice.
Switch Pro controller. Hey, shoot him!
Oh, okay.
And it's
That's very good.
It's all right. Like I like it as a like it's a nice, comfortable controller. That's my favorite thing about the Switch Pro controller. Hey, there's a monkey in there, or an otter. Green otter.
There's some monkey?
See it?
Yeah, it's green.
It's like I think that's the otter. That's the otter. One more hit and I'm gonna die. So don't get hit. That's the rule. It's like don't.
You're
don't
shooting
get-
lemons.
I'm shooting Dr. Robotnik and his lemon gun. Oh, he's got a mean bean machine, so that makes sense. He's mean beans and angry lemons. That's what Robotnik is known for. That and never skipping leg day. Those are the three things that Dr. Robotnik is known for. He never skips leg day.
I'm so glad I'm being educated on Sonic trivia.
It's Sonic Facts. Right.
Oh, sorry, Sonic Fact.
This is Sonic Fact. Sonic Fact, specifically about Robotnik.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Oh.
We're trying to get deep in the lore here. Like that's the weird thing. There is a huge lore. There's a huge, deep lore that somebody knows tons about, right? Like,
I appreciate that.
I mean, it's a thing, right? Like people learn about all sorts of things. I swear,
Yeah.
the Sonic the Hedgehog Wikipedia page, I'm sure, is longer than the Constitution,
Oh, for sure.
right? Like it's there's no way it's not.
I mean, I'm sure that you can. I mean, even if you go to like fanfiction.net, I'm sure there's like more Sonic fanfics than there is like.
I mean, would you recommend
Do
people go
they
there
write Bible
right now?
fanfiction? I don't know if they do.
Do they write Bible fan fiction?
Yeah.
Oh boy, that is a question. I don't know.
I gotta look this up 1 second.
Oh
Is there
no.
a section?
Like that's, it's like what is there a what if version of like Cain and Abel? Like what if?
Wow, there is.
Oh
there is.
no. This concerns me.
3,800 fanfiction on the Bible.
So what's the Mary Sue version of the Bible? Like people self-insert into Bible fanfiction stories? Like that has to be a thing, right?
And the first one I just saw was called A Holy Kidnapping.
Oh no. Oh no, what does that
You were
mean?
kidnapped after leaving the church.
Oh no!
I don't know if I want to read that.
I don't think I want to read that. That sounds too real.
Oh god, some of these titles.
Oh no. And like I think the fun thing about it is like some of the stuff is probably trolling, right? And some
Jesus
of it
saves
is
the White House from Canada.
What?
I don't know.
Hold on, you have to open that one.
Testament sneak peeks. No, furry femboy Jesus.
No, you don't want to open that one. Don't open that one.
I think I do.
I'm very concerned for our souls. Maybe?
Holy shit! This is something.
Bible fan fiction is not what I thought I would be learning about today. I thought we were just going to be learning about Eggman's leg day.
Well, I mean, if you look up Sonic, right? Like, let me see. How much?
Yeah.
How much Sonic?
Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, is there more Bible fan fiction than Sonic
It's
fan
gotta be. Yeah, exactly. So we have 3,800 in Bible.
Okay, 3,800.
Remember that number.
3800.
And then Sonic. Now Sonic is
Bible's 3,800.
a whopping 31,000.
31,000! There are 10 times more Sonic fanfics than Bible fanfics.
Exactly.
Alright,
So what does that say about our society?
It feels like we've strayed from the light of God. And that we won't write any more fan fiction about God.
Or maybe we're getting closer to God, you know?
You mean Sonic being our new God?
Oh yes. I mean, of course.
Of course, yeah. Our new furry hedgehog god. And by furry, I mean furry.
God.
I'm gonna try this.
I don't know if I like this console.
Yeah, I don't know how we got to this position, but here we are. Ooh, can I shoot that? Nice.
Oh, man.
Extra life.
If you ever just need like a pick me up, just read any Sonic fan fiction. There's a good chance you will.
You'll find
You'll
something.
be okay.
Yeah. There's something for everyone there. I mean, I think that's the trick. There's 31,000, right? 31,000
There's gotta be
fanfics.
something.
There's something for everyone. Fun for the whole family.
Why Amy Rose is dead? No.
No! Why? Oh, jeez. Come on, controller. I'm gonna blame the controller
These
some
are
more.
nasty. Okay.
No, that can't be okay.
Oh, that's seriously the first result that shows up.
Amy Rose is dead?
Yeah.
I mean-
Before Supernatural.
Before Super... Oh, what?
25 chapters. Yeah, it was updated 5 hours ago.
Oh no.
Sonic
Someone's working on that
cream
today.
and cheese. I don't know. Well, yeah, it was updated 5 hours ago. But it was published in 2014. Holy
So
crap.
they've been
This
working
is like
on
a-
that. It's like a magnum opus. It's like
Yeah.
so I'm not very familiar with fanfic in general. I saw a video recently about I don't remember now. It was like something about fanfiction tags. There's like some
Yes.
unlimited number of tags. Did you post this? Maybe you posted
Well,
this and I
okay.
read it from you or something like that.
Did I post what?
Something about this. I'm not really sure how I stumbled onto that story. But like somebody's
So
like,
basically,
yeah, go ahead. Yes.
I mean, I did not post it.
Okay.
But on AO3, Archive of Our Own,
Okay.
you can tag your stories in any which way you want, so that it's easier to find. Like,
Yeah.
Or if someone like wants to find a story about a very specific thing,
They can find the tag.
like I
yeah.
don't know, like there's a church in the story, you tag it as a church, and like
Okay,
people
yeah.
will find it that way.
I
So
want Sonic,
it's
but he's
just-
green.
Yes, there will be a tag of that. It will
Okay,
say
green
Sonic
Sonic.
is green in this.
Yeah, okay.
Watch out.
Watch out.
So it really depends. On fanfiction.net, you can't tag, so it's not as
Okay,
it's not
Egregious.
as customizable, if you will.
I see. So it's the lesser of two, is what you're saying.
Yes, but it is the original, which makes it very special in many people's hearts.
Okay.
Now, on fanfiction.net and on AO3, you have the ability to also organize by the ships that are in the story. So, if, for example,
Okay,
you're
sure.
writing a story about Amy and Sonic,
Yeah.
you
The
can
one true
look
pairing.
up
That's
all
my one
the
true pairing.
Story.
OTP.
That's good choice. Good choice.
It's not. It seems like a
If
terrible
you
relationship.
want to find it. Wait, what?
It seems like a terrible relationship.
Yeah, it seems a little. It feels like the kind of relationship where Sonic would just be
Incredibly
carrying
abusive.
all of Amy's
Yeah.
bags. You
Oh,
know,
that's true. Yeah.
when they're shopping. But yeah, if you're interested in that shit, you can find it. It's very nice. It's very convenient.
I'm gonna die. I died.
You
This
think
is
I lie, but I
weird.
don't lie. That's
I
You want
know
to
you're
know
telling
Amy?
the truth, and it's a little terrifying.
Eggman and Shadow together. There's a whole section just
Oh
for
god.
that,
I mean,
you know?
they were making eyes earlier. In this game, again, this being the first game where both of them are together, there were some eyes.
Exactly.
There was some subtext there. Is how I would put it. Like there's some.
Subtext
Oh,
or
you know.
obvious text?
I mean, when the subtext is so obvious, does it just become text? It's just text at that point. Lita
Not
says
even
that.
reading between the lines. It's
You know,
just
it's
text.
just lines. You don't have to read between them. It's the lines. Alita says some would say the Book
let
of
me
Mormon
see
is
it.
the greatest Bible fan fiction, and that's controversial,
True,
Lito.
true. Is it though?
I mean, not
Is it
really. Oh, I couldn't reach that earlier. Why can't I reach that now?
Sonic.
Ow! Stop shooting me,
Sonic.
Sonic.
That hedgehog. Well, now I'm interested in seeing like how much of everything's out there because I'm genuinely curious what goes on in this fandom.
In this fandom, like, I mean,
Yes.
Someone could tell us, I'm sure. Like, there's got to be somebody out there that we must have friends, right? We're nerdy people that are socially connected. We must have friends that could tell us like all about the Sonic.
Oh,
fandom,
for sure.
right? There's.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. But I'm curious, what is the subsection of the Sonic fandom that is just Shadow and Eggman?
And what percentage?
These are the important questions.
Right? What percentage of the Sonic fandom is Sonic Shadow / fiction? Right? Like that's what we're
Yes.
asking here.
No, not Sonic Shadow.
or Shadow. Well, I mean that's probably a
Shadow
bigger
Egg.
proportion, right? But yeah, a Shadow Eggman / fiction. This is getting real specific.
Wow. Okay, so the top ones, right? We got Shadow the Hedgehog
Okay.
with Sonic
Okay. Sure.
at a whopping 1,002, which is not
1,002. Okay. That feels like. I mean, that's
There's-
1,000.
those are-
I don't think I've written 1,000 things in my life.
Well, okay, so I told you that there was 31,000 fanfiction on
Right.
fanfiction.net, but on AO3, which is the new and improved place to post
Sure.
fanfiction, there's only 7,000 works.
Okay.
So 1,000 out of 7,000 now, that's like 1/7 of all Sonic fanfiction is Sonic Shadow.
Yeah. That feels right. That feels right.
That feels. And second comes Amy with Sonic at 449. So
Oh, that is half. Yeah.
half.
Half.
Now that is crazy.
My poor OTP. They don't see it the same way.
And then we got
God,
Miles,
Eggman. I forgot about Eggman.
Tails,
Oh, I mean, Tails Sonic has to be big, right?
264, man.
That's
not-
it?
and, you know,
What?
it doesn't have the bad boy stuff, you know.
I mean, yeah.
No.
I guess that's the thing. People don't go to Sonic fan fiction for like sweet stories. Right? They go there. They go there for the
Exactly.
edge. They go there for the that.
They go there for the edge.
that grimy
and then we got
underworld.
Knuckles and Rouge at 165.
Okay, that's fine. I can see that because it's an odd couple pairing. They're
Cat and Silver at 150.
okay.
And then we got Amy and Shadow at 130.
That I can see. That's the Zutara of the Sonic world, right?
That's the Zutara.
Right?
Yes, I agree. I see it.
Right? It's like,
It's
oh,
true.
it's like that's not the right pair, but I can see it, right? Amy's got a thing
can
for bad
see it.
boys, right? And who's badder than Shadow?
No one. He's
No
the
one.
baddest of them all.
He's the baddest. We paid for the whole hedgehog, but we only need the edge.
Shockingly, nothing with Eggman.
Man, poor Eggman. He's
He
I
deserves
mean-
love too, you know.
I don't know, this image of Eggman looking at this Chow is like
It's almost, you know, very heartwarming, very pure.
it's almost paternal, but also like there's a little bit of me that's thinking he's gonna eat that thing.
He's gonna squish it in his giant hands.
Just- Alright, off
He's
you
ready
go.
to kill.
Eggman or the Chow? Because we want the
Oh.
Chow. We want the Chow to be ready to kill. We're trying to give it that killer instinct, that killer edge.
Okay, everyone ready?
Killer Edge.
On
No.
with the show.
Oh, Sonic! I thought I'd never see you.
Oh no! It's happening!
Oh, it's the fanfiction. What?
You're not Sonic. Who are you?
I think everybody in this
No
world
way.
needs glasses, right? Every single person in this
I
world
think
needs glasses.
This exact scene. This exact scene is what causes the
Yeah.
fanfiction. Dang, this music's good.
Banger. Okay, and this is where
music
Tails.
made specifically for this game, or did it exist
know.
prior?
I think it was Sonic Adventure. I think it was for the first game, but it's still, I was looking it up. These two games came out like within 3 years of each other.
Wow.
All right, so now we're on the other side of the same boss battle from earlier.
You're gonna fight Tails?
Yep, Tails is the
This
enemy.
not
Remember?
right.
Tails is our enemy. We have to kill Tails.
Man, he's just a baby.
Yeah, but I'm the
He's a
Eggman.
baby.
I'm the Eggman.
I don't see any eggs.
I don't see any man. Take that, little boy. I've shot you.
Oh, goodness. I can't believe how fast you murdered him.
I mean, Tails murdered me faster, to be fair.
True, true.
Alright, here's the other
Oh,
Rouge
man.
one. Oh, I think I remember this one. I don't think this one was too bad.
An unexpected delay on my end. There's no more time to waste. Set the timer.
Again, when they're more open, it's less bad.
Should be funny. Here I go.
5 minutes? Oh, there is a 5-minute
We have
timer.
5 minutes.
Alright, well, at least it won't take long. Oh god, it's gonna take long. Oh god, stop. Get off of that root. Why? No, what the heck are you doing? Punch it.
She's doing her best, that's what
I
she's
know, but it's not enough. Protect blue.
I love how she runs. That's so funny.
It's so fast.
Why does she run like that?
Can I, like, dig into there? I can't, which doesn't really make sense. Okay, so I can open those. Interesting.
You're soaring.
Yeah. It feels good. I mean, the flying almost feels good. It almost feels good. Like,
Almost or is?
it does not feel good, but it almost feels good. give me a hint, Box. A dark room.
The island is set to blow up.
I know that, but oh, beeping.
So, like, open. This level is, like, huge.
It's like a vertical shaft, right? It's just a column of. Okay, blue. I feel like I'm getting further now. So maybe it's up. Maybe it's over here. Why'd they put a timer on this? It doesn't seem to be up there.
Oh my god, I
Yellow
didn't notice there was a timer, jeez.
Oh yeah, because my face is blocking parts of it on stream too, but it's around here.
No,
I saw yellow.
I'm
Oh, you're
Discord,
watching
I
the
see
Discord, that's right,
clearly.
yeah.
Yeah. There wasn't a timer before, was there? This is the first.
No, this is the first one, yeah. And I don't know, I mean, I assume I die
As if
when
it
it
wasn't
ends.
hard enough.
To open the safe,
Whoa!
hold up the wall and dig
Alright.
into the center.
Uh-huh.
I think you're screwed.
I think I'm screwed.
We're kind of screwed.
The Chaos Emeralds. Now.
We're gonna go
Relax,
chaos
Robotnik.
emeralds.
I don't know, Robotnik. Gotta go fast. Yellow? It's yellow way up here. But there's nowhere to go up here, except higher up?
I think it's beeping faster.
Yeah. So I think I gotta go
Think
up.
it's
And I think the
working
way
out.
up is here. Okay, up please. And hopefully, all 3 emeralds will be in the same place, right? Right? Huh?
Hopefully.
Gotta be close.
It was beeping, right?
Oh man, the lasers too. This is
I
nuts.
know, this is mean. This level is mean.
This is too much. What the heck?
I got one, and then I died, but I got one. Okay.
Does it save it? Like, how does that work?
I don't think so, because we actually died. Out of lives died. Because I died so many times. But that's okay. Like, I'm glad we died there and not in the next one, or the previous one.
No.
Because the previous
This
one I
is
had
so
some check
bad.
marks, or checkpoints, and this one I don't. Like, this one, we just started a fresh level. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate Rouge's very nice curves.
I'm in
You see
position,
that?
Doctor.
So which one?
Tell me when.
Rouge, she has some nice curves.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, she's mostly curves, from what I can tell.
She's all curves.
All curves.
5 minutes should be plenty. Here I go.
Like, there's not a straight line on her. Not a single one. Alright. It's beeping already, so where we gotta go? Where we gotta go? Somewhere around here. Maybe the red wall here? Okay, yellow, that's good. Uh-huh, one of these maybe?
Okay.
Uh-huh. Up, red.
We did find it. Where was it?
So they
That
move.
one? No.
They move every time.
Oh my god.
So
no.
we gotta look in different places to think. Here.
That's the worst.
Is red here? No.
That's a
okay, so it's
nightmare.
up. It's up.
Oh,
It's one level
man.
higher. So we're going up. How do I get up? Can I climb this way? Okay. It's like over here. Alright, got one. Cool. 4 minutes. Let's keep going. Let's keep it going.
Okay.
We'll take a little cruise. We're gonna go up. Do these not let me up? Okay, thank you. Let's climb. There's lasers, there's enemies, there's... Oh, it's beeping. Beeping's good. Oh, that's a wall.
Everything's yelling at you.
Yeah. Robotnik's not helping. He's like a bad manager. Why aren't you done yet?
Rouge should be the kind. Rouge should be the kind of bad that, you know, would be complaining about her boss all the time.
Yeah, I think so.
You know? She'd be like, that blasted Eggman.
He just doesn't understand what it takes.
Stuff.
Right? If he, yeah, right. But if he, yeah, like he's yelling at a woman about doing her job right. How dare you? All right, I think it's up top.
Break a nail. Sting.
We're getting into parody territory here, Steph. All right, number 2.
Are we though?
I mean, a little bit. We're getting into like sitcom from the '90s territory. It's like, yeah, I've seen this joke.
It's true.
All right.
I've seen this show.
It's got a, you know, it's got a.
Shameless Bell.
All right, it's near here. Okay, come on. 2.5 minutes. We got this. Maybe it's up on this wall. No, it's gonna go down. Okay, just below this here. Okay. Oh God, I got smashed by a thing. All right, I don't think it's.
Dang.
Oh, let's hit
I think
the
it's
switch.
closer up. Yep.
I had red.
It really does not help. It really
Here,
doesn't.
it's here. No, it just like beeps.
there we
Oh
go.
God, it killed me! No! Okay, it's fine. We got 2 of them still. I just have to figure out how to not get killed by that thing.
Okay, so as long as it saves the gems, we're fine.
It saved the gem and it saved the
Fine.
time. Yeah, so time less good, gem fine. All right, it's in one of these. Dig.
Oh my
There it is.
goodness.
We did it. We never have to come back to this terrible place again.
She's got it.
She's got it.
And in her wiggly ears.
I think it would have been fun to make
it.
games of
Wasn't
this.
as bad.
No.
I mean, the Knuckles
Oh,
one
a
from
bee.
last time was terrible.
Yes.
You got a bee?
Got a bee.
You got a bee?
Yeah, the Knuckles one was terrible because it took like 15 minutes, right? And there was no time limit. There was
It
no
was so
clues,
bad.
right? This one at least was
clues.
like, hey, 5 minutes. It can't be that bad, right?
True.
I can't believe I've made this far just to fail.
Oh no, I have to fight a robot? As Rouge? Really?
Who's the bat?
Rouge the Bat? The Bat?
Flying dog.
Flying Dog! Come here, guy.
Look at the realistic bullets.
Yeah, that's what bullets look like in real life. I assume.
Yeah.
I've never been shot at by a giant robot, so. Have you ever been shot at by a giant
You are
robot?
breaking- Wait, what?
In real life.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh yeah. It's just a thing. Yeah, it's just typical Saturday. Wait, can I climb? I can. Okay, this is what I have to do.
Advantage.
I gotcha. Stop targeting that thing and let me get away from me. The camera is being a butt.
It kind of is.
Because it keeps following the thing, and it makes it very hard to move in a straight line. Alright, can I do... I missed. How do you hit this thing? It's gonna be so hard to hit this thing. And the camera sucks so much. And stop looking at that thing. I'm trying to get away.
It's like it doesn't want you to see what you're doing at all.
That's
ever.
exactly what it is. Yeah. Like, you know what? This is too easy for you. We're going to make you climb over here.
We're gonna make you work for it.
Work it, girl. I missed.
Work it, girl.
Oh god. And like when you land, since you land so close to him, like the camera is like real terrible. Oh no, I haven't hit it once. I hope there's some easy There we go. Okay, one time. We're good.
What is that thing that's like floating on the floor there?
On the floor, I think there's more rings. I don't want to get it
Oh,
until
okay.
I'm dying. Or until I picked up all the other rings. It's my emergency
Makes sense.
stash. Yeah. All right, number 2. Get away from the thing.
Relatively harder than Tails was.
Yes. Oh, now he's charging up the lasers.
Tails sucks.
Tails sucks. Suck it, Tails.
Tails is good. Tails is good. No. Tails joking.
Miles.
My baby.
Miles Prower Davis. Davis? Is his last name? Is his name Miles Davis? That doesn't seem right.
That is not it.
I know his name is Miles.
Prow?
His last name is Prow, or like
Wait.
his last or his middle name is Prower. Because of the
Yeah,
joke,
Prower.
right? Miles per hour.
Yeah, miles per hour.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I did not get until I was an old man.
I don't know. Miles Tails Prower.
Miles, Tails, Prower. Okay, Tails is his middle. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. I just,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
whatever
yeah,
reason,
yeah.
wanted to call him Miles Davis because he's so cool.
No, that makes sense.
The jazz
He
musician.
seems like a Davis. He seems like a good Davis.
Tails Davis.
He just seems like a good friend.
Yeah,
You know?
I think he's a good friend. Probably too good. Again, Sonic is like a cult
I've
leader.
got a small problem.
Meanwhile, Shadow over here.
Inside this locked safe with a Chaos Emerald. I guess I won't be able to call myself a treasure hunter anymore.
That's what she said about it.
Man, I had no idea there was gonna be so much plot.
Again, there is a plot. It does
Who the
exist.
heck are you?
That was Maria. I don't know who that is. It's someone in Sonic or someone in Shadow's past named Maria that he has
What?
regrets about, I guess.
Yeah, I've seen her in the Shadow Head of the Hedgehog game, like just
Yeah.
the Shadow game. I have seen that, yes, but I don't. It still doesn't make sense, and it's a little weird.
It's still a little weird. Yeah, I agree. And again, like, you know, this is all revisited in Sonic 06, right?
Oh,
Right? I like this level. Again, so oh no! I mean, that accepted. But the Shadow and Sonic levels are decent in this game. Like, they're fun and they're visually stunning and they're cool, right? Like they do
and
give
the
you that sense of
camera
speed.
movement.
The camera does whatever it's gonna do, and you just hope and pray.
You're just hoping for it.
Yeah. I think the game is more fun to watch than it is to
Gotta
play.
believe. It does. I know it's very entertaining to watch. I love this. Look at you go.
Look at you go! I'm the Sonic Man now. I mean Shadow, but I'm the Shadow Man now.
I'm the Shadow Man. Oh,
Okay.
it made you sore.
Okay. Sore like my arms hurt?
Yeah.
I'm so sore. I'm soaring. You mean
so
exercising?
sore.
Yeah. No
Ah,
one
yeah.
can be sore but me! Ooh, that was cool. Tell me about this, Oba Chow.
Shadow would start a fight about that.
I think so.
To defeat the spot.
I hit him. Why did he yell at me? Did I kill that Amachow? I did not do
The
that
winner?
to you. Amachow's yelling at me because I hit him accidentally. I
What's
didn't.
the? Yeah, it's called. What is it called?
Omachow? O-M...
Omachow. I
Omachow?
see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. And I guess, I don't know what that means. Oma in Korean is like mother? Uma?
I was just calling it the Robochow.
That's what I was thinking. Or like a chibi chow or a digi chow. Because the chows need to be cuter somehow. You know what chows aren't cute?
It's true.
You know what chows need more of? Cuteness.
Cute.
Oh god, I got squished
Wait,
by.
wait. Make the monies.
we need to make the monies. Yeah, we need them cuter.
Make
my
them
God.
cuter.
Make them cuter. It's like a weird.
Cuter.
It's like a weird client. I like this,
That's me
but
if I
I
had a
like it.
commission anyway. Make them cute.
Make it cuter. Wow, that killed me though. I got the thing, but I then died. Oh, there's a timer on this level too. I don't remember this many timers on the hero side.
It's gonna give you 9 minutes. That's pretty nice.
Oh yeah, I mean that's plenty of time. It's just
That's so plenty. Yeah.
there wasn't one before.
Let's go.
Oh, this put me back pretty far.
We'll finish way faster.
Yeah. I mean, we gotta go fast. And that's what Shadow always says. Gotta be faster.
Does he though?
Never. Oh god. Oh god, what was that? Why did you auto like dodge me off the ramp? I take back what I said. This game is no longer fun. It's alright. It's fine. I guess yeah, that's the thing.
The best.
Yeah, it's the best game. It's the best game I'm playing right now. That's a very narrow statement.
What can Sonic do? Or sorry, what can Shadow do that Sonic can't?
I don't know. I don't remember now if their powers were separated in some way. Because I think they're even. I think like both sides, hero and dark, right? I think both sides. There's our shortcut or our checkpoint. Have the same powers. Like again, they have the same characters, 3 different types of characters, and I think they have the same powers on both sides. Like I don't think there is any difference.
The one is just edgier. That's it.
Yeah, it's just.
Wow.
It's just, I mean, yeah. Shadow has the power of the edge. That's the major difference.
I think that they should be best friends, and I don't understand why they're not.
I mean, it's because they're too similar. Right? Ever find that like oh that person, we should be friends, but we're just too similar. So
They're literally nothing alike. What do you mean?
I mean they're both hedgehogs. Everyone thinks they're each
You know
other.
how Shadow is. Shadow's like, I am the darkness itself. I am
Right.
so badass.
But that's the thing.
Sonic's like,
They'll never
friends.
admit it. Yeah, friends. I mean,
Yeah,
that's the
friends.
thing though. Shadow's got some goodness in him. He still wants his friends. And Sonic still has, some of that edge to him of like, again, his relationship with all of his friends is a little bit parasocial, right? A little bit, oh god. No, why? I was needed to kill the thing. Why did you toss
Also, no, you gotta explain it to me. How
Okay.
is it parasocial?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, when Sonic says jump, Tails says how high, right? Amy Rose just clings onto. Well, I mean, Amy Rose is a strained one, is a stalker, so it's like parasocial in both directions somehow.
True. But what about Knuckles? He's just there.
Knuckles seems to be the most like adult of them all. Yeah, Knuckles is Knuckles, sees what's going on here, and will turn away if he needs to. Right? He gets it. He's an adult. He won't be.
Knuckles is like that one friend you go to for help. He
Yeah.
just kind of gives you like the most basic ass advice, but somehow it makes sense.
And I think Knuckles is one of those guys, like, he's not really been abused before through a friendship, but he kind of feels bad about the way these things go. But he's like, I don't know, though. Maybe this is normal. Maybe I'm just being too weird. It's a little older.
I'm the weird one.
Yeah, maybe this is fine. As long as Tails is fine with this, who am I to say no? That's Knuckles.
Maybe I'm the boy who wins.
Yeah, I'm the boy who wins. The video game boy. What? Just bounce
I'm
around.
the video game boy who wins.
That is one of my favorite things that the Game Grumps have said.
Me too.
Because it is very funny for some
Very
reason.
quotable.
Yeah.
I'm the one who wins.
It's very silly.
It's true.
Oh god.
It's very, very silly. Oh.
I don't think I'd be
Little
friends with the
rank.
Game Grumps. They're too grumpy for me.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say that. They're just too grumpy. Aaron's
just too
too
grumpy.
dumb. I'm like, sometimes yeah.
But he's
I
playing it
still
up for a
enjoy
show.
them,
I get
but-
it, right? You're playing it up for the audience, for the people at home.
Is he though?
I don't know, and it worries me.
I expect you to know exactly how Aaron Hansen acts and behaves.
In real life,
at
yeah.
all times.
Okay, at all times. Let's see. Right now, he is asleep. He is sleeping right now.
At 8 o'clock? Wait,
It's-
in California.
It's an early time. He's an old. People
like
don't know
6 over
this.
there.
People don't know this about Aaron Hansen, but he's actually 85 years old. That's why he's so grumpy.
Oh my god.
All right, it makes sense.
It all makes sense.
It makes sense, right?
That's why he's got that one strip of hair that's slightly lighter than the others.
Mm-hmm.
It's losing its color.
That's his natural hair color.
No way.
The rest of it is dyed.
It all makes sense. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I mean, I thought you knew. It seems so obvious in hindsight. Come here, little Chow.
I mean-
I need to pick you up. No, not the feed, not the. I need a pickup. Pick up, Chow.
You are Aaron Hansen's best friend, so I mean,
He
We're
won't
not
admit
going
it,
to.
and I won't admit it, but both of us know the truth.
and what's that?
That we're not friends at all and have never met in real life.
Oh,
But we both know this. I suppose, I don't know.
Sorry to hear
I suppose
that.
he does not know this. Because he does not know who I am. And that's fine.
oh, that's not nice to say. I'm sure he does.
He's aware of your works.
He's seen your Twitch channel at
And
twitch.com/BlueSkyFire.
Yeah. Good plug. Nice work.
No, wait, that's not even your username. What is your username?
Woo Fire Got Power. Woo Fire Got Power.
Oh, I ruined it.
Twitch.tv/WooFireGuyPower. Like, subscribe, comment, say what's up in the chat. You know, do all the things that people do. Yeah, just glad to have you around.
Hit that bell button.
Hit that bell, ring-a-ling the ding-ding, the ding-dongs if you want some notifications.
Ring a ding the ding dong? I don't like that term. I don't like it at all. Why would you say that?
Because it's the only way I know how to communicate with people now. Oh, Parrot. Come here, Parrot.
As the,
Come here, bird.
as the millennials would say,
Yeah.
it's
Flower
very
Kid. Hi, Flower Kid.
based.
It's very based. I'm a millennial. I don't think I know what that means. Flower Cave in the chat. Hey, how's it going? Analyzing the toxicity of Sonic the Hedgehog relationship and discussing Aaron Hansen secretly being 85. Not what I expected clicking on the stream, but much better overall. Well, you're welcome. I don't think, Steph, did you expect that that's where we would go today?
I'll be honest, I would not have expected the fan fiction, that's for sure.
That's true. We were talking about a lot of fan fiction earlier, which is
Bible fan fiction, yes.
Bible fan fiction. Yeah, I did not expect that turn at all. I was gonna say discussing Sonic the Hedgehog toxicity in relationships, 50-50. I would have given that a 50-50 shot.
You're not even good enough to
Oh man.
I've been.
Didn't you see this before?
Yep. Yes. Have they said this before? Yeah, because we were fighting these guys from the other side. We were the Sonic before. We were the one who won.
This is the scene that sparked the Sonic
Did
shadow.
I die already? I died immediately.
I didn't even. That went by so fast. I didn't know what happened.
No,
Please
back
tell me
to the
this
start.
game saves.
It's fine. Yeah, no, new level, so we'll start right there. I'm pretty sure. Oh
you
God, I hope
sure?
so. Yes, this is the best cutscene in the game for sure. Yeah.
Oh
Best-
no.
Hey, that's Blue Hedgehog again, of all places.
I feel like this is the scene that's like a staple of like every Sonic fan. Like when they think of Shadow, they think of this.
Yes, this is Mr. Edge's wild ride right here. Yeah, thank you for following Flower
It
Cave.
is. Hey, that's my friend.
Oh, you know Steph.
We exchange fan fiction as well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh God.
We're like the fan fiction like
Fan fiction book
what
club.
do you call them? No, like the librarians, you know.
The librarians of. Oh God. Oh God. Why? Why did he just yeet me off the side of
You're
the
looking
level?
for something, we'll find it.
That is a skill set that terrifies me
It
a little
is.
bit.
It's not easy. No.
To lower his defenses.
Try something that lowers defenses. Omochao, what are you talking about? It's a hedgehog. How dangerous could it be? He's just a hedgehog.
Curators of fanfiction art, yes.
Curators of fanfiction art, yes. This was much easier from the other side for some reason. Maybe I'm just bad now.
Sonic is a little overpowered here. It's not really fair.
OP, Sonic OP.
Sonic OP.
Why are you just he's just hanging out at the edge of the level there, knowing that I'm just gonna throw myself off of the level. Right?
He's admiring the view.
Yeah, like just looking out there. Look at this jungle. It's beautiful. Wasn't this jungle exploding?
Shadow, can't we just appreciate nature for what it is?
Come on, Shadow. Just chill for
I
a
want to
minute,
watch the
okay?
sunset with you.
Let's hold hands and talk
You,
about our
me.
feelings.
And this brick wall we built between us.
Of emotions. Let's never discuss how we truly feel.
yeah.
You know,
Have you ever
like a
seen that
30-year-old
SpongeBob
marriage.
episode? It's from a SpongeBob episode, Blue.
Oh
God.
no, I don't know SpongeBob's. I'm old. Stephanie, I'm an old.
We have to change that. We have to change that. That's no excuse.
We talked about
If you want to
millennials.
get hip with the Twitch,
Hip with the
millennials,
Twitch.
you
So-
have to
so
see
Lijo-
SpongeBob.
Lijo tells me this all the time, that like, well, you just lost the Zoomers again, because I reference things that are too old for me, right? Like, I reference things from like that I didn't watch.
I don't know what you talk about most of the time.
I think it brings a different flavor to it, right? By which I mean,
I think it's pretty
unrelatable.
cool. I don't think that a lot of not a lot of that exists anymore.
Because we're dying. Yeah, boomer alert. Yes,
They're not that.
we're dying. The millennials are dying. Nature is healing.
Thank God, finally.
Oh,
The
this
millennials
explosion.
are leaving this earth.
Steph, do you consider yourself a millennial?
I do.
Yeah, I think
Well,
you
what
are.
else
yeah.
would I be?
I think you're a
definitely
millennial.
not a Zoomer.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Shadow,
Right.
93.
think it's
Let's
like
go.
Earth?
Yeah, it's a good year.
The professor said
It's the
It's a very good year. That's when The Lion King came out.
oh yeah.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's the middle of like the animation renaissance there, right?
I know.
Lisa, you haven't watched SpongeBob either? All right. We're doing a SpongeBob watch at some point. That's what this is telling me. all gotta
Maybe if I go down.
We'll have to do it when you come back to Chicago, man. I mean, where does Leisure live? I don't even know.
It's in Chicago. Yeah, Chicago.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Chicago. Yeah.
SpongeBob Marathon, let's go.
Millennial gamers rise
Too
up.
sober for that.
Too sober. Yeah.
You gotta get drunk for SpongeBob. It's only.
That seems right. Or some other drugs, right? That feels like an LSD
I would
thing.
absolutely, yes. SpongeBob is definitely the show to just get
Certainly comes in
Just
handy.
get real
completely
high.
destroyed
Yeah.
with.
I didn't come to save.
I've not done LSD. I live in the Bay Area, but I've not done LSD because I guess I'm not a real tech bro. But
What is? I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Is this what they call the Wait, what are you? Are you millennial? You're not millennial.
I'm a millennial. I'm not a.
No, you're not. You're
Me? I'm 86. 86. Solid millennial.
86 counts as millennial?
Solid millennial. Yeah. Oh, we got to the moon. We made it.
We got to the
Yeah,
moon.
solid millennial. Sometimes 80.
I just
is
say that because
considered
my
millennial.
sister's
Yeah.
my sister's 84, and I
Yeah.
don't know if I would consider a millennial.
That's because she's old.
True.
That's mean.
I love her.
Yeah, I'm sure she's fine.
Okay, 81 to 96.
81
millennial
to
years.
96.
see.
I think that's about right. Like some people take that to 2000. Also.
Yeah.
Like I've seen 85 to 2000 also as that same window.
It's Eggman's face.
Yeah. This cutscene.
His nose will fire a laser.
So that's like a big ball of snot. Is that what he's firing?
I don't think a ball of snot would destroy the moon.
You know what? This is from the movie The Force Awakens. This isn't a Star Wars movie. The whole
Stop.
crowd sitting on the ground watching that beam go across the
You
sky
are so
and blow up the
lucky.
planet.
I am gullible, but I'm not gullible enough for that. Come on.
I'm saying that's
Come on.
real. That's a real thing. And this came first. Like, I mean, Death Star, of course, came way before that, and which is what this is also referencing. But the people on the ground watching it go across, that didn't happen in the old Star Wars. That's only in the new Star Wars.
Really impressive. You've managed to create complete havoc on the whole.
This is definitely knowledge I had to have known.
Control the planet and do as
I
we
mean,
choose.
somebody has to know.
I actually really like Rouge. I think she's cute.
She's fun. She's got attitude. Spunk? She's got spunk.
You'll need all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Where in the
Okay.
world have you
They're all very cavalier about having blown up the
Our
moon.
threats fell on deaf ears.
Look at you, throwing a tantrum like a little kid. How totally embarrassing.
Like a little
other
kid.
end of the bargain, Batgirl?
Batgirl.
Chaos Emerald. We had a deal, right? So where is my
I thought he called her a bargain Batgirl.
That's right. There are more expensive Batgirls out there.
from a life-threatening missile attack?
Oh, she's got her wings are huge. I didn't really notice that.
Save Station Square.
Like they stick out way bad.
Miles Tails per hour was given the
Miles tails per hour.
heroic deed at a
They make him sound like he's like the coolest
This makes things a whole
character in this whole game.
Who, Miles or Eggman?
Yeah.
Miles.
Tails.
He's
Did you get that?
I mean, he's very renowned. He's like the best engineer in the world, apparently.
Yeah, but Shadow he is the star of this game. He's
Oh, yeah.
supposed to be.
Oh yeah.
And that Shadow
Oh yeah.
is the ultimate
He's on the cover.
or not.
He shares it with somebody, but he's mostly on the cover.
Project Shadow and have a
The
following
cover of
of
Sonic Magazine.
Legion was gonna say Independence Day. Independence Day also had that kind of laser. That's true.
I guess, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That thing sticks down, charges
Near
up.
the
and then fires.
Capitol?
We're driving to the White House?
Excuse me?
You mentioned that. We talked to the president in this game, right?
Yeah. I want to see the president's desk and his framed photo of Shadow.
Alright. Why did I stop? How do I go? Okay, that's the go button. We're driving now, apparently.
Oh,
Now it's a driving game.
okay. Okay.
I vaguely remember this. I very vague.
Oh, this
there's
is
a-
fun.
Who put
This
that
is
hole in
lovely.
this highway? Oh, there's a boost button. Ow. The boost button is. Oh God! Wait, can I land on this? Can I land on that? No. it told me the boost right before a part where I was just gonna die. Stephanie, this game is mean to me.
I think it's mean. I think it's pretty fair.
It's fairly mean. I agree.
I think it's pretty fair most of the time.
Ow! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Look at it go. Like, where even are you? Are you in the sky right
We're in the Sky Highway, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And like, where's all the traffic? Where's everybody else right now? Ooh, a bridge.
Phew.
It's just me.
Having a good time.
Oh, there's a car. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Whee!
It's like the Golden Gate Bridge of the sky.
Right. Look at this car just driving along. I missed that balloon. Checkpoint. Nice. 96 seconds left. Okay, cool.
We're getting closer, she said.
Oh God, there's just who designed this highway? It's just holes everywhere.
How does Rouge afford all this?
Yeah, what's your car?
She has her own, like, private
Oh God.
car?
She's a bat. Why doesn't she just
Highway?
fly? This is not her private highway. There's no way this is her private highway. I'm
There's no other
drifting.
cars.
There's a few. They're driving. Having a
No,
nice
but
Sunday
there's-
stroll.
There are a few. It's probably her friends, you know? A girl like her, she must have a ton of friends.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, she just invites her friends to her private highway. Did you know?
In the
Did you
sky.
know? In the sky. This feels like code for something, but at the same time, it is not. That car just rammed
I
me
feel
from
like-
behind and died.
This has to mean something like in dreams, you know?
Right. If you talk to your dream analyst about your highway in the sky that you invited all your friends to.
It means you're very insecure about
Right. You're worried.
yourself.
You're worried that you're stuck on a single path and it might be going the wrong way, and that you're dragging all your friends down with you.
Right.
Right, and into the sky highway. Oh god. I spun out! Did you know that Oprah
That's a lot of spinning.
Winfrey owns her own private, like 5-mile road in Hawaii?
Does she really?
Yeah. And it's like,
Does she drive on it?
so it's on her property. It's like she has a ranch out in Maui.
Okay.
And like, you know, just to make it easier to cross the island, basically, right? Because it's like, basically Hawaii is like a
Right.
big mountain, right? So usually getting from top to bottom of a mountain involves a lot of winding roads back and forth, unless you,
Sure.
you know, unless you build a very expensive road, right? Or the government builds a very expensive road to connect the high and low parts, right? So on her own private ranch, she built a road to connect up the high parts and the low parts. But since it's private, no one else can drive on it. And, you know, she built basically a highway that no one else can drive on. It's just for her and, like, her guests.
Wow.
And, like, that's neat in that, like, wow, if I had billions of dollars, I would do that. But also, it's mean in that, like, you know, everybody else that lives on that island, in order to get from, like, the bottom part to the high part, has to spend, like, an hour trip instead of, like, a 15-minute one.
I think she should invite Rouge to her private stuff.
That's what I'm thinking of right now. That's what this highway is. This is Rouge's private highway. And they should have a deal where they can both drive each other's highways. That's only fair. We can trade highways.
I felt like that was longer than it had to be for some reason.
Yeah, because there was nothing there. There was no, like, difficulty to it. It was just like, here, drive on this road.
I felt like we were going and we wouldn't stop for a while.
Yeah. Ooh, minigame. Kart racing with
There was
three
no
courses.
destination. It was just
Just drive, yeah. Flower Cave. How many times had this highway done a complete 180 back in the other direction? Yeah, right? Like why? We're in the sky already. There's no reason to loop back.
11 o'clock.
I mean, you get to enjoy the view, right?
Yeah. In case you missed it, here it is again. Oh god, that's not the jump
These
button.
backgrounds. These
Ooh, this
backgrounds
level.
Look at this environment. It's beautiful.
So remember the tail stage, or not tails, the knuckle stage from before. Hold on, I think I dash into this? Okay. Oh god, I'm gonna die. The Pumpkin Land stage, that's what this is.
Yes, I do.
But now we're Shadow. We brought the edge. Instead of Knuckles calm, like, yeah, this is all right. we've got Shadow's.
Yeah, this is okay.
This level is full of dark turns and twists and evil.
It's actually kind of happy. I mean, when we saw it previously, it was kind of dark and gloomy.
I agree, because it was full of spooky ghosts. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot. Oh god! What? Where did I go? That was weird. Because so when you jump and you jump again, it does this thing, right, where it's where it like auto targets what you're looking at next or what you're going to jump to next. Oh god, that roll bar is so dangerous. But there it got super confused and didn't want to target this thing, but instead wanted to target that enemy and sent me way in a weird direction. Oh, these are another secret that I don't have the thing to unlock yet.
No thanks.
No thanks.
No thanks. I'm too cool.
Shadow, relax. Oh, goodbye, Tiger. No
He's
thanks.
too cool for that, you know?
I don't need secrets. I only need the edge.
I don't need friends or secrets. I have rails. And
No! Better texture than some modern Nintendo Switch games. But to be fair, I'm running this on an emulator also, so they are better textures, but then they are also presented better. They're smoother. I've antied all the aliens.
I have a friend who recently emulated Kingdom Hearts on his computer and
Ooh,
looks
that's a PS1 game?
decades better than in PS2.
PS2, okay.
But it looks clean.
Right? That's the thing. Like all of the
It was like
stuff,
super HD.
they did a good job of making these textures way back when. Even though, like, basically our TVs sucked, is what was the real truth.
Right.
Our TVs could not show. Oh God! Why? No! Why? I was trying to whistle to get an animal. I keep forgetting about that tiger. We're gonna ignore the tiger. I was trying to whistle to get an animal out of a pipe so that I could bring it to my pets later. But instead, I rolled off of the edge. These are sentences that don't really make a whole lot of sense.
Not so much.
I already have that
We
key.
will always remember.
I'm gonna ignore the animal. You stay in your hole, animal. Oh God.
Stay in your hole, silly.
Stay in your hole.
Silly animal.
Silly animals. Holes are for animals. I want these rings, and I want that checkpoint. Because I'm gonna fall off.
Light dash.
Yeah! It's a dash of light. Maintain your speed, Shadow. Speed up.
He's going too fast.
He's going too fast! We can't stop speed of that magnitude! That was a Star Wars reference again.
See, that's where the disconnect comes from, you know?
I know.
I actually have no fucking idea what you just said.
The line in the Star Wars is, we can't repel firepower of that magnitude. And it's just a weird thing to say.
Huh, I didn't know that. That's
Hey,
pretty
look at this! We did it! Under 3 minutes! New world record! That's not true at all. There's no way that's a new world record. It took forever. My first Sonic game was 06. Oh God. 06 I hear is the worst one. Like it is just a mean game.
I would love.
Power here.
Are we playing 06?
I would love to know.
So that's the thing, Steph. So once we beat this game, are we doing Shadow the Hedgehog first or Sonic 06?
Oh, for sure, 100%. No. We have to do.
We'll do Shadow? Okay. Sonic 06 will go on the back line.
Edgiest. Yeah, and
I
then,
mean,
and then maybe Sonic.
What could be more edgy than Sonic but with a gun, right? Like how much
Nothing.
How much cooler can you get? I can't picture
Not at
it.
all.
I can't picture it. So really, it's like the best case scenario. Again, seeing Shadow the Hedgehog pet the chows is it's just so.
Where are the bubbles?
The bubbles.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, the friends! They're so cute.
Whenever I see my brother's kid, I always can't help but saying Bebo. Because he's a baby. She's a Bebo. She's a little Bebo.
He's a little
Babu. I say Babu a lot too. Hello, Babu.
Boba.
Boba. No, Boba I want to eat.
True.
All right, Evil Chow. We'll be back with more evil. Shadow the Hedgehog's really fun? Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I heard it's really good, despite it being very edgy, you know?
Doctor, they're heading directly towards.
I've heard complaints about again Sega or Sonic Team trying to figure out what the heck a 3D Sonic game is supposed to be. So there's like friction
Right.
of how is this game supposed to work? and some of that's frustrating, but you know, they clearly enjoy this franchise. I think that's something that comes through in every single one of these games. Is
That was pretty.
they care about these characters.
About that. Yeah, absolutely. They just... It depends on who is developing them at that time.
And even if they don't know what these characters actually are supposed to be, they still care.
Eggman's cool. I like Eggman.
He's alright. He talks like this. Today I will have eggs for breakfast, like I do every day. Because he's Eggman. That's why they call him the Eggman. Wait, are we fighting a Mario 64 boss now?
It looks like it.
The edge is the best part.
Is this Metallica? No, seriously.
I doubt it. Michael Jackson wrote music for Sonic 3. So I mean,
No, he did not.
he did. Yeah, there's a whole weird history there too of he's not credited, and people are still kind of unsure on whether the final game actually has any of his like finished tracks, or if he actually finished any tracks. But he did start some things. He did work on Sonic. It was around the same time that he was getting some, child abuse allegation stuff. So they're like,
Right.
eh.
Yeah, I can see why.
Maybe we shouldn't associate with him. Still bangers,
Yeah.
bangers all. Ooh, egg gold.
Oh, for sure.
I like that they keep trying new things with the series. Yeah, I agree. Like, oh boy, they are not afraid to try new things, which is kind of cool. Like the things that they try
Like other
are often garbage, but
things.
but they do keep trying them. Oh god, this time there was no escape. How do I get to this?
Pokemon wouldn't even dream of doing that.
Oh god! Oh, there's a down. Oh, and that's just instant death. Well, that's cool. Yeah,
Well-
Pokemon doesn't do nothing. Pokemon doesn't do nothing.
They're like, let's do the same thing but with less effort.
Right? Like,
Every time.
can we make this even cheaper? Answer: yes.
How can we make this even better for us?
Yeah.
And that's it.
'Cause, I mean, that's the problem of success, right? So, I'm not a huge baseball guy, but like, I like
Right.
I like a little bit of baseball. I like baseball and sports history kind of stuff all the time, right? And I always think of like, the Cubs until, before they won the World Series in 2015, or 2016, right?
2016, yes.
They did not have to win. I know, right? As a big fan of sports history, I always forget it. They did not. My thinking before that, because I grew up watching the Cubs a ton. My thinking though was like the stadium's always full, right? They sell out every game still.
Right.
Like there was never a reason. Oh god, that actually hit me. I thought I found a secret.
Die.
I died again. Yeah, I'm going, and this is the last life again. But it's fine because there's no checkpoints here. This fight sucks, is what I'm saying. I'm not enjoying it. Oh, there's a heal thing there, so for later. Okay. Okay. So the thing is, like, the Cubs sold out every level, or every level. What am I talking about? It's hard to talk and talk and play at the same time. The Cubs sold out every seat in the stadium for like a whole season, every year, right? And they hadn't won a World Series in 100 years at that point. So
Yeah.
at that point, with that kind of success, you never have to win. Right? We're already making tons of money. I never have to win this game. Ow, that was not cool. How was I supposed to know that he was gonna hit me? There's no incentive to play harder, to win, to buy better players, right? There's no incentive for any of that because we're gonna win, we're gonna sell out every seat anyway. So who cares?
Yeah.
Let's just keep reselling them the same game that we've always sold them. Oh god.
Exactly.
I'll make you pay for this. I do love that. So whenever Eggman is making that voice specifically, that kind of gravelly, like, don't mess with me. Oh god.
Yes.
I am reminded of Jim Carrey's Eggman for some reason.
Oh, you're right.
Like, cause that's like the sound in my
it's
head.
very Jim Carrey-esque, yeah.
Like that's
Honest, I mean, he really did a
He did the work.
fantastic job in that movie.
right. He did the work. He knows what the fans wanted.
He researched that shit. Yeah, he knew.
He's
He knew.
method. So he spent an entire month just being Eggman in real life, I assume. Mr.
He was
Carey,
just actually Eggman.
he's just actually Eggman now. He built a bunch of robots. He blew up the moon. I mean,
He- I really hope that the sequel, he just blows up the moon.
right? There's so much deep lore to pull from.
There's so much to choose from. It's true.
I like that they have
Did
the space
Sonic
shuttle.
jump on that? Wait,
I think
wait.
so. I think it's time to switch to hero mode just to see how we got to this point. Because we're going to space now,
Okay.
Steph. We're going to space.
I don't want to go to space. There's no air.
There's no air. There's an air and space
There's no
museum.
air.
Hi, Doctor. Well, how's it going?
All right, I'm gonna skip over. I'm gonna skip over. Whose level is this? Is this Rouge again? Yeah, we'll skip over first.
It's pink.
It's pink.
Pinkaroonie.
Pinkaroonie?
Pinkaroonie.
What's up, Pinkarinos? That's
Is this
a weird...
level called Mad Space? What was
Mad
that?
Space, yeah. Not
Wow.
Happy Space. Mad. Oh, look, we've unlocked Kart Race.
Ooh, okay. Then we could get her a shovel.
Yeah. No. That was the Chow Race.
Oh.
The Chow Race we
Oh,
need to do in order to
gotcha,
get that.
gotcha.
I think,
My bad.
according to Lijo. In the capital city.
Thanks, Lijo.
There always seems to be a lot of police around when you don't need it.
Hell yeah, Sonic.
Tails, any news yet?
FTP.
For some reason,
FTP.
six remaining Chaos Emeralds.
Sonic's such a badass.
Eggman took the emeralds into outer space.
It's true, it's true.
He's very, hip hop. Outer space!
Knuckles.
What is going on?
Long time no see.
Not entirely sure, to be honest. Oh, hey, Knuckles.
He's so
Sorry,
cute.
I'm looking at your,
This was tougher than I thought it would be.
The stream?
Where are we anyway?
yeah, the stream instead.
Oh, is it dead? Dead?
I managed to
Oh, I see
find
it.
transcripts between Eggman and the president in the government computer.
What?
I see the stream.
The president's limo right now.
No, you are on stream. I'm
Oh, okay.
looking at your stream instead of the Discord.
I gotcha.
We can trace the call to find Eggman.
Yeah, there'll be a significant delay.
Yes.
Hey,
Man, look at Tails go.
Yeah, he's got a little car now. Oh, this is
He
a driving
cares
course.
about no one.
This is the same. Yeah, he didn't give anybody a ride.
the president must be over.
Chase the president's
Chase the
limousine.
president's limousine. What? What is that objective?
This game.
Also, that feels like we're gonna get shot by the Secret Service. Don't chase the president, kids.
No, do chase the president.
I mean, maybe on Twitter. Follow the president on Twitter, but don't follow the president in real life. It's okay to follow your favorite streamer on Twitter, but it's not okay to follow them to, like, their garage. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair lesson, right? I think that's fair.
I think it could be worded better, but yeah, I see what you're trying to say.
It's okay to follow your favorite streamers on
Your
Twitch. It's okay to follow your dreams on Twitch. But, oh, I just killed that taxi full of people. Boost!
I guess this highway is not exclusive to Rouge.
No, this is Tails' own highway. This is the Tails Express. It's a toll road. So that's the thing. Tails is more a man of the people.
What do these furries have?
How much money do these furries have?
The
That
answer
feels
is
like
too much.
that feels like something you'd say at like a furry convention. It's like, these are so elaborate. How much money do these furries have?
Too much.
All right.
Furries are actually very, very rich.
I mean, I feel like anybody that has a hobby, a subcult, right, of some kind, right, needs to, has to spend their money on that culture, right? I think that makes sense. Like I would consider myself a video game boy. I spend a lot of my disposable income on video games. And like video game hardware and like my VR kit and my PC,
Boy.
my streaming rig. Like all of this costs money that sensible people would feed their kids
That's fair.
right? If you're not
Yeah.
a video game boy or girl or person, you would not spend that kind of money on these things. You'd spend them on
Yeah.
I don't know what the normies do, but you'd spend them on normie things.
Who knows what those normies are doing? Normal things, you know how it is.
How much money do these normies have? That car just vanished, right? I'm not alone in seeing that. I'm not hallucinating that.
Right. No, you're definitely not.
Oh, there's the limousine. I see the president.
Yeah.
the
So we
president.
just saying the joke is all popular commissioned artists eventually start getting paid for your costs, which is very true.
Yeah, that's fair. It definitely vanished. Yeah, okay, good. I'm not. I may be regressing and have lost object permanence. something I worry about.
How does the president know about this fancy ass highway? How does he do it?
Right? Maybe this is the president's highway. This is probably the president's highway. Kart Racing
Makes
2
sense.
Versus is now available. 2-player kart racing. If only I had
Can I
friends.
play from here?
Mr. President,
There might be a way. There's some program that lets you play
Oh, yeah.
like multiplayer over the internet.
Communications are down.
Through-
Oh, I gotta listen to this shit.
Okay, yep.
Wait.
Mr. President, this is a national crisis.
Is that Joe Biden?
Spare me the details.
Hmm.
Exactly.
It looks like
what is
him.
it that you want,
Kind of sounds like him.
Dr. Eggman?
Well, let's just get down to business then, shall we, Mr. President? I won't bore you with all the details since I know you are a very busy man. Mr. President, my demands are quite simple. Surrender to
It
me.
generally does sound like Jim Carrey sometimes. I can't get it out of my head.
Otherwise,
Especially when he's like at the end of the movie when he's making those weird like throat noises. It's like exactly this.
Yeah.
24 hours to give me your answer.
No!
You have 24 hours.
No way! Wait, Sonic wasn't there. It was Tails.
Jump in his limo? Is this for real?
This is again. They're gonna get shot by the Secret Service.
This can't be real.
I got it! He's transmitting from the space colony Ark.
It's not. I'm not taking LSD. Lido, I'm not taking LSD.
Wait up, Sonic!
Mr. President, we're receiving an incoming signal from our agent.
That's the last line of that scene.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Did they go to space? Not yet. We're about to go to space.
I saw Eggman.
Yeah, I think they're in the process.
All right, we're in the process of spacifying.
I saw that Batgirl go inside with him as well. But you
The
saw
bad girl.
The bad girl. Knuckles has a crush and he can't figure out how to express it.
What the space colony is all about.
Yeah, it's true.
That's what it is.
And then kick their imperial butts.
I mean, this game structure is very ship friendly, also, right? Like, just again, three good
is,
guys,
it is.
3 bad guys. Like,
Just the right amount for everyone.
yeah, everybody gets an OTP, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, it's a Tails level.
Well, Amy.
Yeah, I mean, Amy's always. Amy gets everybody. Everybody loves Amy.
Amy's the 7th wheel, you know.
The 7th wheel. I don't think I've ever. Oh, there is just death there. There was just death. I don't think I've ever 7th wheeled before, but I have 5th wheeled. It was fine.
Isn't that what matters in the end?
I mean, it was still a fun time, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
I shot his bullet, but I didn't shoot him. There we go. Let's hover across. Let's blow up those bombs. I don't have the thing that lets me blow up those boxes yet, but I bet I'm gonna get that in this level. Shoot the
So
robot.
why are we not in space? This is the real question.
I mean, we are in space. It's just that the Earth is, in space. The Earth is in space, and we're on the Earth, so we're in space.
This
Right?
is not making any sense.
Right? That's how it works. Oh god. Why are there just 2 robots hanging out in here? What are you guys up to? Oh, hanging out.
Things.
Things? Private stuff? Robot things?
Vibin, as the kids say.
Vibe. I love that word. I love that concept.
I love vibin.
It's so good. like
Vibrating.
right, you're like the idea that you're just resonating at a frequency that's like, yeah, everything's cool. We're just being cool.
I'm just being
Yeah.
active in my mental state,
Right?
as they say.
Chowky.
I am experiencing the moment, as they say.
Right. I'm living in it. Ow, you shot me! I don't know why I'm destroying all of
A lot
it.
happening here.
Like, stuff's just blowing up. Stuff's just blowing up everywhere. I see secrets.
You have 5 lives, which is More than
Plenty.
you need, hopefully.
Plenty. Unless the game is a
Plenty.
jerk to me. Camera?
Or you're a jerk to the game. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's definitely
Camera? I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I just died! Oh no.
Oh dear, no.
Yeah, this game does look. Part of Flower Cape saying, "I can't believe how good this game looks." Yeah, part of playing this game again was I remember this game being great. Like as a kid, I played this a ton, and I wanted to see how it holds up. And yet graphically, pretty good. I'm very impressed by. Like obviously again emulating, so it looks better than it did. But like texture-wise
Right.
and even like geometry is pretty good. Like the character models are animation is weird, but the models themselves are very good. Again, Rouge is curvy as all get out, but you know, by design, not unintentionally.
You're just
so.
jealous of her curves.
I'm a little jealous. Why can't I be that good? I don't think I'm ready to bump this jelly.
Ready to pump this jelly.
Is that the words? I don't know if that's the words.
Why does Eggman have his face on every single structure in this?
And that's the thing. Like, this is an ancient tube, right? Like that stuff has been on these temples for thousands of years.
Are you
Basically,
saying that Eggman's a god?
I'm saying that Eggman is God, and that he deserves our worship.
He's an Egyptian god?
Yeah. Like that's the thing. The Egyptians praise him as the pharaoh. Is there anything back here?
Wait. No, is that for real?
I'm gonna say that's canon. Yeah. I'm gonna say that is 100%.
This game just continues to surprise me, honestly.
It's 100%.
And I'm all for it.
Right? I can't say no to that. It's got a full lived-in world. Yeah, did you see the rumor that the new Sonic game is an open-world game?
I would hope so. That'd be so cool.
I think that'd be interesting to see.
For sure.
Can I not make it up there now? Have I ruined my chance?
I'll play that.
Dang.
I'll play that for sure.
I mean, it would be fun to see. I can't go in there yet, so I need to
Yeah.
find the power-up. Show me the power-up.
Be the power.
Yeah, the animation is weird and expressive. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Spent all week playing the recent Story of Seasons. How was that? This game looks way better.
The new one now?
Flower Cape has been playing Story of Seasons. So Story of Seasons is the new Harvest Moon game, or it's like by the people that made Harvest Moon. Have you played Harvest Moon, Steph? I don't think we've talked about it. Or how about Stardew Valley? Like most recently, Stardew Valley.
I played Stardew Valley a little bit in my dad's Tesla.
Okay, that's funny.
Started a new game, played it a little bit, but not too much.
Right,
But
I think
it's very relaxing.
it is not a very. That is a weird game to play in a car. Yeah.
Yes, it absolutely is. It's just like I don't know.
Doesn't
if I'll
really
see
make
myself playing
sense.
it. No.
Unless you're living in the car now, like I don't think that's gonna be a frequent
Right.
place to play that game. You know?
It's like, all right, bye everyone. I'm gonna go stay in the garage for the rest of the night.
Right. This is my home now.
This is my new room.
There's an animal inside of these. That was unexpected.
Freedom.
Freedom! Alright, that's just the other way here. I gotcha. Let's get that checkpoint before I lose all my lives again. Hey, Chow Box.
That's a good idea.
I got the chow.
Yeah, let's do it. 549.
Yeah! New record! A new record! That's Smash Brothers sounds.
That's Xander Mobus.
That's right!
He's Joker. That's another game that we should play. We should play Persona.
I've never
Great
played a
all
Persona.
games.
Like, and again, like Lijo, I know has played Persona 4. And you know that's why again we had to convince him via Twitter to purchase Persona 5.
Buy Twitter? Wait, what?
There was the tweet. Oh, when was that? Like last week? Like Legio, just buy
Oh,
Persona 5.
yeah, he asked if he should get the deluxe or the regular version.
Right, yeah. It doesn't matter. He just has to buy
Persona
it.
5 Royal. Yeah.
Buy it and play
He
it.
just has to buy it.
Just have to buy it. Spend your money.
Because he has played 5, so he has played it. He just hasn't played Royal, which is
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
is different, but not in too many ways. Like, you
Okay.
can still get the full kind of feel of it playing either version.
I've played none of them. I've not played a single Persona, or I don't think I played
I think
a
you would
game
like it.
even. Yeah, I
think
mean, it
you
seems
would
cool.
like it.
Yeah. I really like the UI of Persona 5. I like the style of Persona 5. Like that.
Yeah.
Just seeing it, whenever I saw it, like you would post screenshots or whatever, right? Or I'd see,
Yes.
or I'd see other people talking
talk
about
it.
And like, it's like, this is just gorgeous. Like, this is excellent.
It's so pretty. It's fantastic. And he got a sequel on the Switch
Ooh. Persona 5 2?
called Persona 5 Strikers.
Strikers. That makes it sound like a soccer game. Oh god,
kind of.
look at this face.
You killed it.
I don't like that. I don't like how that looks at all.
You're really hurting it, actually. Reminds me of that one guy that, you know the person that created Nier
Oh yeah,
Automata?
Toko or
That guy.
Yoko Taro. Yeah. That guy seems. So that's the thing. I bet that guy is super weird, but he also seems awesome, right? Yeah. I don't know how much of this is an act. Like I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the crazy genius idea. I don't like that, right? Because it.
You're scared of it.
Well,
Fear it.
like I think it leads to abuse, right? Like,
Sure.
like people will excuse their behavior now. It's like, oh, that's just the way they are, and we have to accept them because otherwise we wouldn't get our genius ideas. It's like, no, you don't have to
Right,
accept
Elon
that.
Musk.
Right, Elon's a huge problem of that. Like, where it's like, no, you don't have to accept his
Prime
toxicity. Like, you should
You don't
not
have to be
accept
a
his
whole
toxicity.
level of blood.
Right? Like it's like you can find someone with just as good ideas that is not nearly as toxic, and you should find them
Absolutely.
so that you don't have to deal with
Should
this
never
toxicity
excuse it.
anymore. Right? So
I
like,
agree.
so like the Yoko Taro thing is one of those like I really hope most of it is just an act. Like it's just how he deals with being a public person. Right? It's kind of like an IRL VTuber idea, right? Like this is a way to protect my
Absolutely
identity.
Nothing about that guy.
I don't either.
All I know is that he's unhinged and he made a good game.
Right, and I hear his games are doing things because like he basically makes AAA games that are
Right.
doing like crazy ideas that I love. Right? Things that mess with your save files, things that mess with
Wait,
the
really?
player's emotions. Oh yeah, there's a I think it's a spoilery thing, but there's a whole thing in Nier Automata where it messes with your save files. Things like you
Oh,
can
shit.
things that are like I think like in the game, like you're a robot in the game, and one of the things you could do is like change your memory loadout. Like part of your character is dealing with how much space you have to hold programs, and one of the programs you can delete is like your player's operating system, right? And that's the thing. You can uninstall that to make space for something else, but that ends your game because you've uninstalled your operating system. Your robot can no longer function.
I have this game waiting in my basement. I need
Yeah.
to play it at some point. It
That
just
would be
sounds
fun to see.
amazing.
Yeah. Like I love that.
All I know is that there's robot girls and it's sad and
Mm-hmm.
it's got good music. That's all.
That's what I've heard too, that the music is incredible. Yeah. Yeah. Flower Cape says, all I know about Nier is through osmosis. Yep. And via FF14. And Yoko Taro seems like he's on a whole other plane of existence. Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
love... Who are the three? We talked about this in chat with Lijo the other day. Like during D&D, I think, or post D&D. Yoko Taro, Kojima, and Suda51.
Yes.
Right? Those are the ones that I
And
think
who?
of. Suda51, Grasshopper Manufacturer. He did the No More Heroes. I think that's his biggest series. And he did like Killer
Okay.
7 on the GameCube, and he's another strange one. He's another strange one.
I definitely agree Kojima is also very unhinged, yes.
Yes. Yeah, like he is. I think he's the most well known of those three, right? Like he's the one that people know as like, oh yeah, he's the video game boy.
He's the one who wins.
He's the one who wins. I do think it's strange that like I don't think I'm in the Game Grumps demographic really, but I don't know. I like watching them sometimes. I like that Danny's Danny's doing
the
the
hate.
yeah. I
and
mean, it's
totally
Yeah.
okay with people who don't like them because I can totally see why. I've just grown up with not grown up, Jesus.
no,
Well,
you're
in a way, yeah.
You're a little
I mean,
baby
I
girl.
watched it in
Yeah.
college.
Right. Yeah.
I'm big.
I'm a baby. I'm watching the Game Grump.
They were great, you know. And
Yeah.
I don't know how they are now, but I still go back to some of their old stuff, and I'm just like, man, these guys are freaking hilarious. It's
Yeah.
a good time.
I think just watching them, because like even in the John days, right? Like just watching them
Right.
have a good time playing a video game. I think part of it too was that it was so novel at the time, right? No one was doing that at that time,
Right.
and now everybody's doing it because it's so easy.
Everyone's doing
It's so easy.
Yep. It's very easy.
All you need is
You gotta
friends. The
appreciate
hardest part is having friends.
Well, this kind of bit Aaron in the butt. He was like, if I ever make a Let's Play, please kill me.
Is that something
And
you
look where
said?
he is now.
That's all
This
it
is something he actually said, yes.
Flower Cave's asking you, you've been watching this since nearly the Game Grumps since nearly the beginning, right?
Yes. Oh my, since day one.
Since
I remember when they
day
first
one.
uploaded, yeah, they uploaded, it was a Kirby episode.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I personally like the Dan episode stuff more, just because...
I agree. Yeah, it's a different
Dan's
style.
I love Dan. I think he's a better balance for Aaron.
I agree with that too, yeah.
Personality-wise. I mean, it was a little much with John, but...
Yeah, I mean, the problem with John was that it's just even grumpier, right? Like they were both angry all the time.
It's true.
Yeah, I think I started watching... I didn't start from the very, very beginning, but I think when I started watching it was still John.
I feel like a lot of people give them a lot of flack because of how they play Sonic games in particular.
I know, I mean,
As
Aaron
you
still gets
know,
that, yeah.
Aaron's a little unhinged.
Yeah.
I've been saying unhinged a lot, but he's very critical
I mean,
of Sonic.
he has no hinge. Yeah, the hinge has been removed from him.
Sonic.
And that's the thing, he likes Sonic too. It's just that playing it
He
for the
does.
show is a frustrating experience. Like, I agree. I understand absolutely where he's coming from right now in that, like, again, earlier I was trying to tell a story that was impossible. Because this game just demands so much out of you and is not fair.
It does.
It's just mean. Look, I can bounce now. I'm a bouncy boy. Bouncy boy.
Right. But also, I feel that Sonic,
Come here,
it's
Pika.
very easy to be analytical of this game because there's a lot going on, and I
Yep.
mean a lot at all times.
Yep. It's like,
Like, what are you doing right now?
I'm
What is
bouncing.
happening?
I'm a bouncy ball. Follow the bouncing ball. Follow this bouncing Sonic. Bounce up, bounce up. Nice, nice. Oh, get that Chowky, get that Chowky. Yeah. There is so much happening. That's how we get to the Chow Garden afterwards. If I don't hit that, we don't. If I don't get a key, we don't get to go to the Chow Garden. We don't get to have fun with our little baby boys. Okay, I
I wanna
glitched
have
through that
fun
door.
with Baby boys.
Glitched.
I thought you would just like go to the Chow Garden like no matter what after every level.
Oh look, a new mechanic. We're gonna pick up this key and then put on the thing. Look at that. That's new. Also the racism? Yeah, that's the JonTron problem. But we didn't know that at the time.
Yeah.
We didn't know that at the
I
time.
didn't know that. I mean,
I
should've
love.
known.
I think so. Yeah, I love JonTron. I was very like. I think JonTron was my first cancel. I don't know if that's true.
First chance.
It is one of my earliest cancels. In that, hey, get away from me. He is one of the first people I unfollowed on Twitter that I can think of.
Dang.
And that's, I mean, that is not a thing you want. That is not something you want to be noted for, I guess. But yeah, like, he was being racist, and I was like, oh, man, I can't listen to this guy anymore that I liked. I liked his content. I thought he was funny. And, you know, maybe he still is, but I just don't want to support that, so I stopped.
Yeah, totally fair. Makes complete sense.
Yeah. There's supposed to be a key for that door. I didn't see it nowhere else.
I'm just obsessed with this music. It's so good.
It's good, yeah.
I feel like I know this song from somewhere, but I know I don't. It's just
yeah, those synthesized horns sound familiar. I feel like they're coming from something.
it truly, I can't describe this music as anything other than it really does feel like it belongs in a Persona game. Or at least in Persona 5.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Eligio just said it's vaguely Persona-esque.
Okay. I wonder if,
This is like the kind of music you'd hear, yeah.
look up the composers, right? I don't know who made, like, there must be some crossover in who made these games, or who made these songs, right?
It's possible.
There was no reason to do that. Why did I go here? I think I need to come this way with a key. Okay. Why did this turn into a puzzle game?
Yeah,
Gotta go slow!
Turn into Zelda.
Gotta go. Oh, here's the key. Why are you like this?
Woo, what are your predictions for the Direct?
Oh, the Nintendo Direct next week?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be total wish list. Everything we want is gonna be there. Name a thing you want, it's gonna be there.
Really?
Every single thing. We're gonna get our hopes so high that there's gonna be no choice but to be absolutely blown away when they do it.
I want.
Yeah. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want from?
I want Splatoon 3. That's
Yeah.
what I want. That's all.
So
I want.
they
I
announced
want-
that already, right? So I'm thinking they won't talk about it in the Direct.
Yeah, but they could like show gameplay or like
That's
an
true.
update or.
I think for sure they'll talk about it in
Demo
the.
that might come out.
There's no way through there. I gotta do this quick. Go, Sonic, go!
I would love to
Nice.
see that. That'd be awesome.
That would be cool. Yeah, seeing actual gameplay would be nice. Because yeah, all they released was that trailer, right? Where they're at the train station, the little short, right?
It's gonna be great.
What am I hoping for? I'm really hoping for some Zelda news. That'd be nice. I don't know if I expect
Yes,
it,
Breath of the
but I would
Wild
love
2.
it. For sure, they'll talk about Skyward
Playable
Sword, which is fine
Zelda.
too. But I would like more than that. Breath of the Wild 2 would be great. How do I get through these rings? What else do I want? It'd be cool to get some Metroid news, but I don't really expect it.
Yeah.
Um,
Super Mario Sunshine, the sequel.
that would be that would be very surprising. I don't see that coming.
I would lose my mind.
Right? Like what? You didn't explain this to us at all. Oh, that door's about to close. This ghost is holding me tight. Go, go, go!
You can't throw that at us out of nowhere.
How dare you? Oh, I see. I failed. Oh God, ghosts, get away! These ghosts are too codependent. They just want hugs all the time. They're like I get
Oh,
it.
man.
I want to hug you too, but not all the time, ghosts.
Flowers say that Diamond and Pearl remakes get a complete graphical overhaul. I mean, that's the
Ooh.
dream. That's
Did they haven't shown any images of that yet? That can't be true,
They
right?
have, and people weren't the happiest.
I see.
It doesn't look that impressive.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. It's a remake. I don't mind that.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess people just had their hopes up
Yeah.
for something that Game Freak could not accomplish. Wait,
Right.
actually, it's not even made by Game Freak. It's made by
It's right. It's
they
a
outsourced it.
yeah. All the remakes they do to somebody else, right?
No. This is their first outsource. It's kind of crazy.
Really? Huh. Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like because I never
First
played.
one. They were busy doing some other stuff.
Oh boy, I almost didn't make that either. The first remakes I made were Gold and Silver. Actually, so Generation 2 and Generation 3, the first time I played those were the remakes. I never played the originals of those. Generation
Gold, Silver?
4, yeah, Gold, Silver. I think I had Gold. I had Heart Gold. And the red one, Ruby. Ruby, I played Omega Ruby. I think that's what it was called.
Nice.
But I never played the original.
Sapphire's the superior one.
Really? Is that true?
Yes.
What makes it better?
Nothing. I just like it sounds better.
All right. Well, I'm going to agree with your opinion and say that it's wrong. With lack of evidence.
You're wrong.
No, you are. No, the door. Ooh, I did like that chibi style Link's Awakening. I did like that. I like that. I like
Yes,
the
but it's
original.
definitely. They were trying to go for that for the remakes, but it really doesn't look nearly as nice as that.
Yeah, I mean those look
The level of polish is just not there, and we're hoping that
right. That
future
there's still
trailers
time.
will-
When is that releasing?
Yeah.
November?
This year, November.
I mean, there's still time. They won't completely change it, but there's time to at least make it look better.
Right.
I don't think I can make that. I don't think I can make that. Am I missing a mechanic?
Deep Rig is not the best when it comes to 3D polish.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! There was I can spin dash.
Spin dash?
Yeah, I didn't know
You
that.
can do that?
I didn't either. They've never told me to do that before. Like ever in this entire game. In this, I don't know, like 12 hours we've been playing this game, it's never come up. We've driven on a couple of highways at this point.
That is true.
You made it.
Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna have to head off soon.
Yeah? Okay, let's do...
Yeah.
What do you think? One more?
I'm a little tired.
Get a little tired?
Yeah, let's do one more. One more sounds good.
Okay. Because I think we're about to get into space. We're about to get into
So
space.
that's a good spot. I thought we were gonna be in space at the beginning of this stream.
Right? Because of the moon blowing
was
up.
wrong.
Right? They
Right.
teased it out. They're like, nah, not right yet. We know you're going. We know you're going there. Space is the place.
We're back to our friends.
Yeah,
the Chows.
Where's our Chow children? Okay, there they are. Like, are they hiding?
Don't worry, buddy.
Don't worry, buddy. Eat this bat.
Don't worry, buddy.
Eat the bat. Put this bat in
Eat
your
Rouge.
spirit. No! Go to sleep. What's wrong with you?
Rouge.
Wake up. What are you, me on a Sunday afternoon? Tired? Inexplicably? That sounds like a medical condition.
Oh, what?
You're inexplicably tired. That's a problem.
Oh, that's me all the time, always.
Inexplicably? Like
Yeah.
like you've been working out, you've been eating well, but still you're just tired all the time?
Yeah.
And that's not so great.
You don't experience that every
I
single
have.
waking moment of your life?
Every waking moment? No, because I'm sleeping all the time.
Oh, that's true. It is true.
Look at this Chow! Wake up, Chow! Wake up!
This is
I'm
friend.
trying to feed you this sheep.
Let sleeping chows lie.
Lamb! I should look into, like, I've looked into a bit of how, like, Pokemon works under the hood. Like how the data structure works, or how, like, you know, like the bit to flip for the shiny mode, things like that, right? Like I've looked into
Yeah.
I don't know anything about how Chow work. There has to be somebody that's done this research of, like,
Oh, for sure.
like, this is how a Chow, you know, earns its wings.
Gotta be out there.
And that data
Right.
structure, you know, probably exists in an open format, or like somebody's like released how it all works, so that we can build our own Chow. Or
This
somebody.
garden should be bigger.
There are 2 other gardens. I don't remember how to unlock them, but there are 2 other gardens.
Oh. I didn't know this. is.
One of them's a spooky Halloween town. The other one's a spooky heaven town. I don't know.
Spooky heaven
Spooky's.
town.
I don't think spooky's the right verb, but you know, heaven is death. So, heaven, spooky.
Looks like we're headed for the center of the base.
Looks like we're all together.
We did it. We got to get on the space shuttle. That's what we need.
I'll bet he has 1 or 2 spaceships lying around here somewhere.
The door's locked.
Yeah, polish.
Can't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
in
yeah.
there.
I'm feeding those peacocks to the chows. Yeah, the chow will absorb its spirit
What? Why do I?
and then become able to fly.
Buddy, the world's greatest.
I wish I could do that with birds.
Just absorb them. You'd be the bird queen,
Through my skin.
the queen of the birds.
I want to slurp them up like a tasty meal.
Like a tasty meal or for a tasty meal?
Flip the hourglass.
Like a
Close
tasty.
the door. Watch the hourglass.
Oh, this level's gonna suck.
Doors close when time is up.
Oh, but there's a map this time. We're in the red area.
Huh.
Is this the same map as last time, just with I think it
Yes, it
is.
is. I remember this very
That's
vividly. It was with
me.
Rouge.
No, we did this with Knuckles before.
No. Yeah, it was with Knuckles. I think.
I don't know why they
I
like
remember now.
putting Knuckles indoors. Ah, stop shooting me, you jerk! Alright, well, we just gotta keep moving until we
Shooting
find.
you out of love.
It's shooting me with love! Is that like, that feels very, Undertale?
I'll smother you with love if I have to.
No, Toriel, no!
Anything but that.
Wait, I can't go anywhere. I can't break these boxes yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Alright, let's see. There's gotta be
But ooh,
Rats.
rats.
rats,
Rats.
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 What does that mean? Am I missing something? Sniper. That's.
Rats.
Wait, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go.
Rats.
Oh, up there.
Rats.
Rats. Rats.
Rats.
I smashed the box. Did I unleash a curse? That feels like something that will unleash a curse.
Oh, for sure.
I'm desecrating a tomb right now, right? I can't go left.
Seems like it.
I can't go right. There was nothing up. There's only this door, but there was nothing. Oh, here. Okay. Oh, you tricksters. You tricky boys. Increases your punch
You
attack power.
silly dogs.
You silly billies.
You silly billy goats.
Bah, they say. Because they're goats.
Bah!
We're getting a little loopy, I think.
I want to meet Sonic
Oh,
the
no.
Hedgehog.
Sonic, why did you do this to me?
Sonic.
Sonic! Chow guard. Yes, please.
Sonic is the reason they cannot speak like normal humans.
Yeah.
No,
green there.
normal Sonic-shaped people.
That's true. Again, the goofy problem,
Animals.
right? The goofy Pluto problem.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense. It's down, I guess. Maybe it's through there. So let's go this way. Like, does Pluto have rights?
There may be some treasure.
That's the
Does
question.
Pluto have what?
Does Pluto have rights? Is
No.
Pluto allowed to own property? Can Pluto get a dog?
It's closer.
Yes?
Got one. Right? Can Pluto have a
I think
pet?
you're like
Is
I
that
don't know
allowed?
if he would not own the dog, but he could have a dog.
But he's allowed to. That's fair. That's fine. I can live with that. Like
Right.
not like just being allowed to own a pet. What the heck hit me? The fire? The puny little fire? I'm going into spacesuit, and you're gonna get me hit by a fire? I'd like to hit that switch if I
Why
can.
not? It's
Okay.
only fair.
It's only fair. Dogs for dogs. That's what all I'm saying is dogs for dogs seems like a slippery slope. Can a cat own a hamster?
No.
No, why not?
Well, it's just silly.
But a dog can own a dog. That's okay.
Yes.
Can a cat own a cat?
Again, yes. But they cannot. No, they cannot own a cat. They can have a cat. That's how I'm looking at it.
Okay. So it's like
Yeah.
like some sort of civil union situation.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, like they're allowed to live together and
Right.
co-sign on property, right? They're no Jesus.
Sign on property.
I mean, like they like both own, like they could share a car
Yeah,
or
the cat
something,
condo.
right? Like yeah, yeah, a cat condo.
Cat condo.
You ghosts. I don't
Silly
like
ghosts.
these Knuckles levels. I'm gonna say it. I know it's a controversial statement, but I'm not enjoying Knuckles'
They don't
levels.
like you.
They are. I mean, they don't have to like me. I'm not asking them to like me. I'm not asking everyone to like me. I'm demanding it.
Maybe you're just bad at hide and seek.
I mean, that might be what it is. I have considered it, but I don't like considering it. Ghost protects the goddess. Jesus. Door open. Thank you. Ghost protects the goddess. That was the clue. Let's just keep wandering around until the puzzle solves.
What does that mean?
Ghost protects the goddess. I like that voice is clearly.
JoJo reference.
Oh, maybe. That would be. I mean, the people that made this game almost certainly know JoJo, right?
Oh, 100%.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know
It's been
JoJo.
around since the dawn of time.
Since the dawn of time. I don't know JoJo. I don't know JoJo at all. So,
Oh man, Woo, there's so much we have to educate you on.
is this true? Can't I continue
Yes,
to live in?
JoJo is the pinnacle of everything that exists on the internet. If you don't know JoJo,
Can't I
you
just
don't
live
know
in
much.
ignorance? Can't I just
No.
be like, not knowing of any of these things? Like,
are you not interested in learning about a gay vampire that has the ability to call upon his inner fucking manifestation of the soul to do crazy things like time freezing and punching really hard and shit?
it's funny because I'm pretty sure you're not making any of that up.
No, not at all. In part 6, you fight the president, and like his name is like something Valentine or like Funny Valentine. I don't even know.
In
Six,
part-
7.
In part 6,
Or
you
part
fight
eight,
the
I don't know.
president is a
Yeah,
sentence
yeah.
I did not expect to hear ever in my life.
You guys are looking for the bones of Jesus Christ because they give you power.
I mean, that makes sense. His bones.
Yeah.
I've never thought about his bones. I don't think he has
There's a
bones.
lot. There's a lot. Yeah.
I thought Jesus was like a jellyfish of some kind.
It's possible.
It's possible. Alright,
It's very well possible.
this is the sequence. I hit this switch to stop that thing from coming down. I hit this to open the door. I run to get through the door. Okay, we did it. I don't really feel like every room needs to be a puzzle here, guys.
Or it does.
I don't think.
It's closer.
That's what he says when he punches or something, right? Something like that.
Yeah. He's like, "Ora, ora." I think.
But does he
To be
mean
honest, I'm not the biggest JoJo encyclopedia, but
it?
yeah.
Jojopedia?
In this stage,
Is it called Jojopedia?
It should be.
Is the name of his is the name of the wiki Jojopedia? Because it should be, right?
It really should be.
Like I don't know what
I
else
don't
could be called.
believe it is though.
What is it called then? Like just
Flower says, I mean, it doesn't say anywhere in any historical accounts that Jesus wasn't a jellyfish.
That's true. I've never. I mean, jellyfish come back from the dead. Like it all makes sense. It all makes sense, right? In 3 days they rise in the ocean. It all makes sense. Like that's,
So that's why we haven't seen Jesus return, because he's in the ocean.
yeah, that's what it is. And the ocean's just so far away. So haven't had time to
it's
call.
everywhere.
They don't have phones in the ocean.
Everywhere and
That's the
anywhere.
rule. It's everywhere and anywhere. The world is 70% water, so. Ooh, I'm gonna fire the rocket. Fire the rocket! Fire the missile!
Fire the missile.
I love
I
that.
don't know if you remember that one.
Yeah. Oh, I remember it. Heck, I grew up on it.
There's a lot of people that don't know that reference.
I mean, because it's real old.
No, that was like the dawn of the internet.
It's like 2004.
You should
Yeah.
know that.
It's quite old.
It's very good.
All right, I think I know where to go. I think we're within 2 minutes of finishing this stage. I think we did it. How do I hit this button? It's got to be a switch. Gotta go fast.
As they say.
As they say in the local parlance, must needs go faster. Must needs acquire quickness. Must needs is one of my favorite things to say. I don't think anyone actually says must needs, but saying must needs, it feels like
This is the first time I'm hearing of it.
Yeah, I think I made it up, but I like saying it. Ever work with like Indian contractors or Indian workers, right? And in India, I mean, right? One of the things they frequently say, because it's just part of their Indian English, is do the needful. The phrase is do the needful. And it just means like do what's necessary, do what has to be done. Right? And it's always I like that phrase for some reason. I just like the way that sounds. Do the needful. It's like, yeah, that's English. Those words make sense. But it's just not at all how we talk.
Why don't we talk like that?
That's what I'm saying. I want more phrases like that. So must needs is my version of that. It's my little version of I'm doing the needful of making English weirder.
We did mention last time we played that the English language doesn't have words for everything that there should be.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like there's no word what was it? There was a website like of words that don't exist in English or something like that. Like the one I remember is the word saudade. Like, and I think why aren't you just jumping and instead you're punching? Knuckles, stop. Like the word is like it's the feeling you get when you realize that like you're passing somebody that you'll never know, but that their lives are complete and whole and just as meaningful as your own. And
we
that
don't
word,
have a word for that.
That word is saudade.
I love that. I feel like that should be a word.
Right? Can I dig through this? Knuckles is doing something weird where he's trying to climb. Sonder, that's the word. You're right. It's Saunders. Saudade is something else. I think it's Portuguese. But Sonder. Yeah, Flower Cape. You're right. Sonder. Should play Final Fantasy 14 for must needs. There was nothing in this vault. There was a big secret thing, and then there's nothing in it.
I can't.
Sonder. Yeah, Sonder's the word. Yeah. I love the concept of that feeling. And that there's an English word that just... I think German does this a lot, where they like just bash words together until they make a word.
Do they really?
Yeah, like just so that like now the word exists. It's totally acceptable to just smash words together until they mean something else. All right, I think I glitched
Yeah, the
into...
Germans are onto something.
They know what they're up to. Real efficient, those guys. Oh, this is not a door that opens. I swore that it would
There's
be.
a lot of holes.
Yeah, I still don't enjoy Knuckles levels. Did I mention that yet? I don't enjoy Knuckles levels. My 2-minute promise is over by like 4 minutes already. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. This doesn't feel right. This feels wrong. I'm gonna go the other way.
I don't blame you. I don't know where the hell you are right now.
Right? That's the real problem with this. Like, oh, beeps. Beeps is good. Beeps means we're almost out of here. So we only need to find one more. Ghost, Piss off, Ghost.
Piss off, Ghost.
I love that line. I'm very excited for the new Thor. I'm very excited for the new Thor.
Oh, me too. Did you see the leads?
No, but I heard that they finished filming. Oh, come on! This game knows I'm almost done and knows I'm real excited to get out of here and just punishes me for it.
I'm very excited for that movie, God.
I like
be
that
great.
Natalie's back. You know, that's cool. Like, something...
Oh, she was the best. She was the best part of all of Thor movies.
I mean, because she, can act. Not saying that Hemsworth can't act. I'm just saying that, there's a level. There's a level there, right? There's a camera.
Natalie Portman levels of act.
This thing keeps smashing that Oma Chow. Look at this. Hi, Oma Chow.
Don't do it. No. Oh, it's okay.
I mean, he's dealing with it. All right, we gotta figure out how to get over there now. There's definitely a thing near this room. They're downstairs. Maybe it's downstairs. Let's have it. Nope, there's no way in. This is very exciting gameplay.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sorry, I've been eating that tofu.
A Toblerone? Did you say a Toblerone?
What?
Did you say you're eating a Toblerone?
No, I'm eating tofu.
Oh, you had ice cream earlier and now you're having tofu?
Listen,
I am listening because I'm intrigued and would like to know more about this tofu.
I eat what I like to eat.
I mean,
Doesn't matter
yeah?
what time. If I want a tofu, I'm gonna have some tofu.
Okay.
If I want ice cream, let's have it. Morning, night.
Yeah? Like
Anywhere,
in bed?
at
Would you
any time.
eating ice cream in bed?
Why not?
I mean, it feels like that feels messy. That feels like
I'm an adult. I can do whatever the heck I want. Now can't.
it's true. Is it right there?
Ooh, I asked
Oh.
you. Will you have ice cream tonight?
Yes, absolutely. I've been eating ice cream pretty frequently right now. It's hot here. It's been hot here this whole week, so ice cream is on the menu, boys. At least the music's good.
Cali, as they say.
I mean, it's not typically hot here. I mean, I'm in San Jose, so this is NorCal, not SoCal. SoCal gets hot. NorCal, at least the Bay Area, is typically like our summers. Be like 70, maybe 80s most of the time, and like 60s at night. Yeah, like it gets cool at night. You still need a sweater if you're going out, right? It's just during the day it's hot.
I didn't know that.
It's nice. Like I like living here. It's pretty nice.
California is hot.
Yeah,
It's
people
sometimes cold.
people think it's sunny all the time too, and like San Jose is pretty sunny, but San Francisco is definitely not. San Francisco is always like rainy and cloudy every day. Although
Eat the bunnies.
seemingly not every day that I go there. Every day I go there seems to be pretty good.
Feed the bunnies.
Eat the monkey.
Dude, the monkeys look hilarious. They're just like a face with legs.
Yep, it's so good. Oh, he's got the eyebrow again.
The anger. There should be a whole game.
Monkey.
It's just these guys.
What we're gonna do? We're gonna run a race before we finish out. You okay with that?
Okay, yeah.
We'll run one chow race and see if we can get our
Sure.
shovel. Okay.
Let's
Let me
do
feed
it.
all these things. Feed you the
Let's do
monkey.
it.
Eat the monkey. Hey, wake up. Wake up, sleepy. Wake up. No, stop picking up the monkey, Knuckles. Stop playing with the monkey. Feed him the monkey. Feed him the skunky.
The
Feed-
skunky.
The skunky. Here, eat
The
this orange.
skunky monkey.
The skunky monkey. Skunk monkey.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the Beastie
Bring
Boys.
it. Bring it down.
Break it down now, y'all.
Break it
2
down.
hops this time.
Hop, hop.
Left foot, let's stomp. I haven't been to a wedding in a couple years now, and now I'm feeling a little bit like, man, I need some Casper
Me
slide.
too.
It's because it's canceled. Because everything was canceled last year.
Everything should be canceled
Slide-
forever and
Slide
ever.
to the left.
Slide to.
Here,
Right.
have some orange. Colton Louis Brush says I suck. I guess that's fair. I mean, I don't know, maybe. I might suck. If I had a straw and like a milkshake, I would suck. If I was vacuuming, I would, by the transitive property, be sucking.
What now?
If I was vacuuming my room, right? I wouldn't be personally sucking, but I would be using a machine that sucks, right? So like collectively, we would suck.
Together.
Yeah, as a family.
As a team.
One more orange dot.
So are we gonna throw these guys in the racer?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I want them to now eat the orange. So the one thing that they're very low at is because I don't feed them fruits. Is stamina. So I need their stamina higher. Otherwise, they're just.
So that's why they got so tired when we raced the last.
Yeah. You sick? I mean, suck. I mean, that's. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Eat the orange, baby.
Don't force him. If he doesn't
No,
want to.
eat the orange. He needs to go strong. He needs to grow strong so that he can race and be a good man.
A good little boy.
A good little boy. Well, that's just like
scary,
your
but
opinion,
you know,
man.
That's okay.
I love the dude quote. That is a good dude quote. Baby
What's
eats.
the quote?
Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah.
It's so good. It so works everywhere.
Phenomenal.
Eat the orange. Eat it. Eat the orange. I'll pet you if you eat it.
He's
pet
taking
you.
his sweet time.
Yes, you pet it. You did it. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Let's race ya. Now we're gonna make you race.
Let's put you in the pit.
The Chow fighting pit. All right, Chow race. Here we go. He eat it. He eat it. All right. How do we feel this time? We're going to beginner race because we are beginners.
Right.
We're beginners of life.
The game of life.
Level 15 runner. Oh God.
They're so cute. Look at them.
Right? They're so like
Those are some
charmed.
good friends.
Like I guess yeah, they never interact with each other. Like, they never actually talk to each other. All right. Where are we racing? We raced the Mushroom Forest last time, I believe.
Yeah. Let's do something else. Do Block Canyon.
Block Canyon. Okay, looks like a real short race. So we're gonna. Oh, it tells you what they need to be good at. Compete in strength. Compete in running. Flying. And swimming. Okay, let's look at our stats real quick. Uh-oh. No, I just picked it. Oh no!
Oh no! I guess we're going for it.
I hit the B button on my controller, which is mapped to the A button in the GameCube emulator. So, here we go! Oh no.
Oh, the music's
I make
so
a good
cute.
father because I force my children to run.
I think
Make
that's
them
good. You know,
eat
you
it.
care about their health. You
I
want them
do.
To stay fit.
I do. I mean, like, I'm concerned about them. And also how much
Ours looks
money
a
they'll make.
little- Looks a little tired.
They
They all look tired. What's happening?
They're all children. It's a swimming race. Oh, we got
Here they
this.
go.
We got this. Look how far ahead we are.
They're
Look at
going.
this.
Let's go.
Look at those crab chaperones on the side.
They're making
Crabberons.
sure that we don't
Yeah. Keep
I
it
like
up.
Our adopted child with his gorgeous skunk tail.
It's so silky smooth. I'm gonna cheer him on now.
Aaron!
Yeah. You did it.
Woo!
Oh, we got this. We
This is so
raised
wholesome.
We raised a swimmy boy. A champion. We raised a winner. That's what
He's
we
like
raised.
a real fishy.
Yeah.
Look at him go.
Can skunk actually swim? Can real life
Two dumb
skunks swim?
babies in the back.
I know, look at them. They're way far behind.
Look how dumb they are.
That's so dumb.
So dumb.
We did it! We're heroes!
I can't believe we actually won. What do we win?
We should get a shovel, right? That's what we expect?
I think.
Maybe?
That's what
Maybe we
Rico
get like a
said.
gold medal?
I'd rather have the shovel.
Well, you can't display a shovel in a trophy case.
Yes, you can. Why
I
not?
mean, that feels illegal. Did we get anything? I don't think we got anything.
What?
Maybe we have to buy it. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. We're going to go out because we're gonna do because he won, so we're gonna name him. We're gonna take him to the name place, and we're going to see if we can buy that shovel real quick.
Okay, that's fair.
That's what we'll do. And then we can call it a day. And then we'll have to figure out what the next
that
step
sounds
is.
good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. You think we can finish this game the next stream?
We're close. If we do another, today we did 2 hours. Maybe within 3. Probably within 3 hours we could do it. Yeah.
Okay, let's do one final epic stream
Yeah.
of Sonic 2.
Sonic 2 battle.
Not a battle.
Not a battle. We're all friends. It's okay. Don't have to fight each other.
It's all good times.
All right, let's go pick up our boy, our new champion. What are you two
We
doing?
can pick
Get
up
away from each
our
other.
baby from daycare. Our stupid son.
He's so confused. This
He
is
has
not
no
sweet.
idea what we're doing to him.
Where are you taking me? He has Eggman's voice now. I'm the baby now. Let's see. Shovel for
What
sale?
wins?
Shovel for sale? Shovel for sale?
This guy still confuses me. There's a black market.
Cardboard box. It's, that C is missing for some reason. Moving cardboard box. It's okay. So we still can't plant any of the fruit. I don't know how to do it. There is a yellow egg though.
It's a huge apple.
Yeah. Huge apple. Moving cardboard box. Okay. All right, no
We'll
shovel
definitely
there.
figure it out the next time.
We'll have to find a shovel later.
Yeah.
All
We
right,
want
let's-
to plant our trees anyway, right?
Right? All right. Take you to the fortune teller. Tell me I'm a champion.
Tell us
Welcome.
how to get shovel.
Yeah. I like that. It's called the fortune telling house, and she immediately says, "You won't get your fortune told here." I feel like you named this
Then why is
badly.
it called the
Right?
fortune telling house?
Welcome to
Did
the
we
winner's
name
hut.
her? Did
Losers
we name
only.
her Chow?
I
We
think
didn't give we didn't give it a name.
I think that's what we're gonna get here. We're gonna get a name, and because they're a winner, they get a name. That's the rule now. Only winners get names. I will give your Chow a good
Let's see
name.
what it is.
This lucky Chow's name is summoning the
Oh my
powers
God,
to
so
be
nervous.
Presto Soul.
Soul.
So how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
I feel it's a little too powerful for our
Too
boy.
powerful? Okay, so let's say no.
What happens if we
Really?
say no?
You don't like this name? Yes, we want a different name. Okay, let's see. Chaz. Oh no.
Oh, that's perfect.
We got a
That's
Chaz.
exactly what I wanted.
I
Chaz is like the complete opposite of soul. I feel it. I feel it in my chest.
Chaz is like a surfer bro name.
Perfect.
What's up, guys? My name's Chaz.
I don't know why, but I was not prepared for Chaz. I really was expecting like
After we got Soul as a
Nicholas,
name, I did
right.
not think Chaz was on the menu.
I'm so happy that was a choice.
I hope Chaz will
Oh
become a
my
very good
God.
Chow. See you again. All right,
That's
Chaz.
amazing.
Chaz, let's take you to the doctor. I don't think anyone was prepared for Chaz. No, Chaz.
I love Chaz.
How you feeling? Oh no!
Oh my goodness, Chaz.
The doctor says, "Oh no, your chow is very healthy." Why did you start with "Oh no"?
I don't understand. What does that mean? Aren't they look like they're the same age? That kind of concerns me a bit.
We have a neutral child. Good at fly and run, so that's good to know.
This music just fills me with like joy and.
It's very Pokemon,
hope.
right? It's very Pokemon-y. It's very
I love Chaz so much. I want to draw art of him. Look at him.
It's Chaz.
Wait, go back to his health card. I need to see it.
I gotta go back in there.
Go back to his health card.
Chaz.
I need a reference of this for my. Hold on.
Take a screenshot of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's Chaz.
I love him so much. I feel like Chaz needs to have like ultimate power. We need to up his power.
It's coming. Chaz is going to be our hero. Your Chow likes square fruit. That's good to know. He's a curious. Chimes transform 0 suggests that this thing can transform. I don't know what that means.
I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Does that mean it can like turn into something else?
I guess. This isn't even my final form. I watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z growing up.
I'm so scared.
Oh, you just got tips. I've taken you to the principal. Oh, we could drop him off in class? We just have to... Should we leave him to learn the go-go dance?
Can we?
Yes. And then we
Well,
can
I
pick
want
him
my
up
child to
with...
have a good education.
Right? Alright, that's what we'll do. That's... you leave up to 4 Chow. If you leave Chow here, you will not be able to take your Chow home until it finishes its lessons. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's
It's
fine.
fine.
That's fine.
We're just about done with the stream for today. So Chaz is in the go-go dance. Just remember, when we start up next time for the ultimate power stream, we have to pick up Chaz from his go-go dance lessons.
We have to pick him up from the daycare, yes.
Yeah, from his go-go dance.
Oh man, what a mess.
Yeah, I'll look up between streams. I'll look up.
I still don't get how they got typical rare eggs.
Right? How is it typical
Again,
and
It
rare?
doesn't seem to make much sense. How can it be typical and rare? It doesn't work.
It's not common, uncommon, rare, rare, unrare.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Well, that was an experience I'll never forget. I'm so happy we named our child.
We saw some
And we
good stuff.
completely ignored our other one.
It was. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Only one of our children gets to grow up. Only one of them. The other must eat the other child.
Torture.
Right? Yeah. The other one is just a device to be motivation for the other child. Those are the rules.
I'm so sad.
It's the reason you have a second child, right? So that the first child learns what can happen if you screw up.
Yes, that's true.
That's terrible. My poor younger brother. All right.
You're such a bad role model.
I'm bad, yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll call it there for the time. We'll schedule another...
Yeah, I gotta go and read my Sonic fanfics.
Your what?
My Sonic fanfics.
Oh, right. We gotta write some Sonic fanfic. Some Chaz. We gotta insert Chaz into a lot of Sonic fanfic now.
Yes! Chaz.
Chaz is the glue that
Chaz
holds them
love.
all together. Yeah.
Nothing weird. Nothing weird.
No, Chaz, it's wholesome. Wholesome fanfic.
It's wholesome Chaz content.
Yeah,
Hurt
wholesome.
comfort slash fix. I mean, hurt comfort fix, no slash fix.
This is gonna get weird, isn't it?
Yes, it's gonna get
gonna
weird.
get weird.
Let's drop it.
Okay. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. We'll try to schedule maybe for next week, early next week, maybe
Let's
Tuesday.
do it next week, and we
Maybe
finish this
Tuesday?
game, and then we can
Yeah.
move on to Shadow.
Yeah. All right.
Cooler brother.
Yeah, he's cooler, edgier, brother. All right. Thanks for watching. Say bye to the stream. Say Flower Cape and Colton and Alijo if you're still out there. Bye bye.